ultimate purpose is not survival. It's finding purpose in what you love. I'm pumped to be branching out and being like, hey, we're going to sit down and have a couple-hour podcast. Is it?
Is it, dude?
Jesus Christ.
We just like talked for 5 minutes. I'm like, is it though? I've always been inspired by this shit.
Yeah. Dude, that pizza was so greasy.
It was disgusting.
It was not disgusting.
Disgusting.
Good times, Noodle Salad.
Watch your ears. All right. Now we gotta
watch your ears.
It's the same thing we do to sync.
Yeah. I want to get one of those things just because
Yeah,
I feel a little more fucking.
A clapper.
Is it literally called a clapper?
Yep, and then they're easier to use too because they make such a sharp peak.
Watch his water.
They make such a sharp peak that they don't. It's not the same as like if you look at your hand clap really close.
It's not that sharp. Yeah.
It has like a swoop.
Yeah.
So you gotta like what I have to do when we're editing videos is I'll have to sit there and watch for when your hands go like this. There's a little separation in your fingers.
Yeah.
That's the peak of your noise. Because I've actually messed up and like right when the hands meet, set that as where the clap was, and then looking at people's lips the whole time, going, "What the heck? Why does that look like it's like a millisecond off?"
Yeah, it just looks a little off.
Yep.
Dude, that drives me crazy. I've gotten good at it now because I've edited a million podcasts, but that used to drive me absolutely fucking insane. Like I would edit when me and my brother first started, like the first 10 episodes or whatever.
Right.
I'd be like. Before I'd figured out how to run Premiere Pro, I would manually, all right, I'm going to cut this clip and I'm going to switch to the other camera and then I'm going to manually cut this clip. And so I was doing everything slow as fuck. And I'd be like 3 hours into editing and I'd be like, why does everyone's mouth look fucked up? And then I'd go back to the beginning and everything's perfect. And then just like as I've cut back and forth from angle to angle, it just like everything kind of like shifted a little bit.
Yes.
Over like
I'll have that
delay,
like because I'll do that on my. I use the NCH. I can't think of the name of the software now, but it'll do that. Like because to cut from multiple angles, I'll just lay both angles on the pad at the same time, and then just slice out the ones I don't want. You know, like, okay, I want it to switch back and forth, and then it'll do that to me. It'll adjust things, and then we'll go and I'll get to the solo section, and his hand's going like this, but the notes are like,
we're all like, it's wrong, it's weird.
Yeah, and then they're like, it's wrong, it's weird, and now I got to sit there and I'm staring at the screen, scrolling back and forth, watching Ben's mouth just move just a
We're
little
all just
bit.
watching him, just like,
Yeah, because
it's too late.
It's a back and forth game once you do
yeah.
that. Those plastic clappers, because it's such a sharp noise, when you zoom the waveform in, it's
just like a super sharp peak. I should get one. Do we? What I found out over the last year of editing is that I can make what's called a multicam sequence in the software. So now I can take, now that I have a clap and I have an alignment part, the software can do it itself, but I do it manually just because sometimes it's wonky.
Right.
But I can take the two angles, stack them in what's called a multicam sequence, and then it creates one file of the two angles.
You can just go back and forth.
And then I can literally just watch it in like 2 times speed or 3 times speed and just click 1 or 2. And I've gotten pretty good at it that I know what I look like when I'm about to talk and I know what I look like when I'm about to shut up.
Right.
So I just watch myself the whole time and I just click 1 or 2. I don't even listen to the audio.
Right.
I just stare at my face and I just go back and forth. And sometimes I'll add in an extra cut back and forth for like a reaction cut. But I can't believe how much I enjoy the process of. Why'd I hit snooze? That was a mistake. That was the wrong button.
For some reason, he has an alarm set for 5:15 p.m. No reason at all.
My 4 a.m. brain said, "Oh, the alarm's going off. That means snooze it for fucking 9 minutes, not shut it off."
Right.
Doing what I'm supposed
I need
do.
to have this annoy me again in 9 minutes.
I do that for an hour every morning.
let's continue this game.
Yeah. Let's see if I can fall asleep, get back to that thing I was doing, and then enjoy it, and then hit snooze again. But what the fuck was I talking about?
The glutton for punishment, and when it comes to editing, I'm the same way.
Dude, I can't believe how much I like it. I thought I would absolutely hate it because I'm not really a tech guy.
Right.
It's something. What?
I'm just listening.
Oh. Normally when you lean in, you're like trying to say something.
What I like about
sorry.
it. What I like about it, because I'm 42, so I had to basically go to.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
He's right.
I'm just kidding. You look good, dude.
Valid, because I love it, because now I have all this knowledge of, like, I could go back and edit on VCR tape if we needed to. I don't know why we would need to, but I could do it if we need to. But now that I've had to, like, learn a lot of the newer software between the recording and coming into the editing and all that, I like that a lot of the software has gone to more of just a straight drag and drop.
Yeah.
You know, there's not like even when I want to go throw, like, because we tried to podcast at first during the pandemic and all that, because we didn't have shit to do.
Yeah.
We were still getting together every week practicing, and I was like, I don't know, let's sit around and bullshit on camera.
Yeah.
So we would do that, and then at first, the first couple episodes, because I was going overboard with it, I would sit there and edit little graphics into here and there, and then I actually would take and I'd pipe my phone into my interface, and I had a soundboard. So we had all these little, like, literally, I'm just sitting there just poking buttons, annoying the guys the whole time. The quack. I had a quack button that would trigger. It would trigger him every time. I had this fucking duck button. Every time I hit it, he would respond with a quack.
Was there a reason you'd hit that button though? Like a bad joke?
No, to make him respond.
Literally just
he hit it once on accident, just trying them all out.
Yep. It got a response out of him, like a stem type response. So I was like,
lock that in.
Yeah, locked in, and like Ben would be in the middle of telling a story or something, and I'd just reach over to the soundboard and hit the duck.
And it just derails you. Motherfucker. Trying to remember what you were trying to say. So I've had this conversation with my brother. So me and my brother started the podcast originally, and I think he kind of realized he's not the person who can be vulnerable on the podcast without worrying about it later. So he quit, and it's fine. He should have quit nicer, but whatever.
Right.
But we and him had the conversation one time. Because he was sending me like new gear on like Sweetwater or fucking Guitar Hero, or not Guitar Hero. Jesus Christ,
like
Guitar Center.
Guitar Center. He was sending me all this gear, and Zoom makes like a podcast pro now or whatever, and it's got buttons, like programmable buttons for the for a soundboard. And I was like, he's like, how sweet would that be? And I'm like, that's fucking gay, dude. I'm not doing that. No, I'm like, I don't want to be like a purist and be like, I'm gonna follow Rogan. Like, I'm gonna do exactly what Rogan does, which is just have a conversation. And but I don't want like
Winnie in the butt.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we were going for. We were going for like we were going for just an hour of goofiness. Like, a lot of times we were just goofing around. We would play little game show games during it.
Right on.
We had one we called, what was that, street trivia?
We had street trivia. Well, we had it wasn't street trivia. We had what was fucked her. Like,
what was fucked her?
Yeah. It was like what's fucked her. Like
which one's worse?
And then towards the end there was Max's Pass or Ass, where we would feed our bass player random things.
You know, chocolate syrup, cottage cheese was a hit.
Super
together?
Together.
Super spicy potato chip, like ridiculously spicy potato chip, where we burned him so bad that the reaction was just no. Like, because we shot the video, we had him eat it and all that stuff. We get to the end of the video and I go to get the reaction. I'm like, so Max, how was it? And he just, no.
That's all he could get out. Did you ever do that one chip challenge?
That's what it was.
Oh, that's what it was?
That's what it was.
He did
it was
it
one
again,
of those.
though, with our singer, and it was like a spicier one, it must have been, because he ate it, and I don't know why he did it again, but
he just ate
peer
it.
pressure.
Peer pressure.
Ben was peer pressure.
Yeah.
But he made him eat that chip, and like he's like, oh, I don't feel so good, and he was supposed to come to my house, and like, apparently he pulled into we was at the apartment, so he pulled into this driveway with all these other cars, and it was raining, and he said like, yeah, I got on the ground all on fours, and like, and I was like, you were out there just sit, like, why didn't you say anything, call me or anything, I would have helped you. And then he came in, he's just laying on the ground just in pain. He's like, do you need to go to the doctor? And he's like, I don't know. It's like, drink the Pepto. He's like, oh, that helped a lot.
Dude, I was working a job at Ford Rouge. I'm a pipe fitter, which apparently I said 30 times yesterday because Paige and our buddy Charles Hill was making fun of me for it. But so I was working a job down at Ford Rouge, and are you taking a tally? You fucking bitch, dude. I hate you so much. So I'm a fucking pipe fitter. Pipe fitter. How many was that? You fucking dweeb. Pipe fitter. I'm gonna try to sneak in pipe and then eventually fit her and see if she
Does
counts
that count?
It can't.
Well,
That
by the South Park rule, there must be 7 words between the word guy.
And otherwise, okay. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh, the one chip challenge. You fucking dweeb. God damn it. Okay, so I was working a job down at Ford Rouge, and we did all the Hot Ones seasons, like from the YouTube show, you know. So my old foreman Kramer would buy the seasons of Hot Ones, and we do them when the new ones came out. And so because we had done this, and we had the bomb and the bomb 3 or whatever, part 2 or whatever the fuck, all these different stupid hot sauces, we're like, let's do the one chip challenge. Like this is like our new thing, you know. And
we're spicy now.
Enzo hair, yeah, Enzo hair in my fucking mic. But
How?
I don't know. It gets everywhere. But so I buy the hot chip. I buy the 2 of the hot chips, and then I bought me and him like the small chocolate milks at the gas station. You know, like that's gonna be fine.
Diabolical.
What I didn't realize when we were going into it is that like doing the hot wings, like you're ramping up. Like you start at like fucking sriracha, and then you work up to the millions of Scoville. You know, the one chip challenge. It's just nothing to the hottest thing you've ever had in your life. And I was an apprentice, and he was my foreman, which there's a power dynamic there that I should have been respecting. I think it was his. It must have been his idea, because I ate the chip and I was like, and I went outside of the job trailer, and I went to the other job trailer where like the GF was, and to get we have these like electrolyte popsicles.
Oh yeah.
And so I went to go get a squincher popsicle.
I was a machine operator. I know all about the goddamn squinchers.
So I go into the other trailer to get a squincher, and the pre-apprentice is microwaving curry, and I almost chopped him in the throat over it because my mouth was on fire so bad, and then that smell, I was like, blah. So I go back out, and I'm pacing between the 2 job trailers, and he is dying laughing. He comes out, he's like, you okay? And I was like, fuck you! You're a fucking piece of shit! I would have left you too if I was your wife, you fuck! And I'm just like trying to not throw up. Dude, I the rest of the day, I accomplished nothing. Like I got over the heat after like an hour and a half. And I'm on a roof with my buddy Marty, and he's like, you good? I'm like, dude, I think I gotta go try to shit or something. Like I have a rock.
Gut pain.
I have a rock in my gut. Like I was useless for the rest of the day. I went off the roof of the engine plant, and I went to try to take a shit, and it didn't do anything. And I was like, I'm leaving. So I just got in my car and I left. It was like the middle of the workday. I called him. He said, where you at? I'm like, I'm on the freeway. Fuck this, dude.
I'm gonna go home and die.
Yeah. I'm gonna go home, drink. I'm gonna microwave ice cream and fucking drink it.
Right.
And then I'm going to bed because this is brutal.
Microwave ice cream.
I didn't want to eat it. I wanted the
I need the cream.
I needed the coating inside my gut,
Give me
dude.
the cream.
Yeah, coat my
We're
guts
out of
with
milk, but we have a whole bunch of ice cream.
Give me a microwave. 2 minutes now.
Stat.
yeah, coat my guts with cream is not a sentence I ever want to fucking say.
One. Right?
And then we fed Max something one time that Ben found so
Yes.
disgusting. He ran out of the room and threw up.
Yes.
So our original practice spot was we have a nice big studio in my big garage now, but we had a basement was where we all started. So he had
Low ceiling.
He had to run out. Yeah, they're all taller than me. So I'm walking through the basement just fine, and about 6 times a day I hear, "Ow!"
Damn it.
So I used to love that. But yeah, so he had to go running out like he's running underneath helicopter blades to jump out of the back door just in time to throw up everywhere. And you could hear it in the background of the podcast. Like Max is sitting there still eating what grossed out Ben. And you can hear Ben in the far background throwing up.
What the fuck was it?
It might have been the cheese curd thing.
Was it the cheese? It was either that or it was the fucking...
Oh, the pizza. The pizza margarita.
Yes, and your brother liked it.
With Tito's vodka.
Pizza margarita?
So you take one of those. I had one of those NutriBullet things, and it.
An actual margarita.
Didn't you actually mix water in there?
No, that wasn't that one.
Okay.
Because that was the one.
It's like watery pizza.
This is the one that he liked. Yes, I did mix water in the one, and that was bad. But so we had this thing where we'd put shit in the bullet, and then he would taste it, and then just add vodka.
Yeah, like every time.
We would
Tito's
open
vodka
it back
has to be
up,
involved.
add the Tito's,
Yep.
close it back up, mix it up some more, give it back to Max.
Doesn't fix it.
Yeah. We did the pizza and the vodka, and he started, oh yeah, it's not bad.
It's
Ben's
actually
like,
pretty good.
oh,
I'm doing it.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. That's
I thought
so
when you said
gross.
pizza margarita, it was just going to be a margarita pizza. Like
no, absolutely
it's
not.
not
This is the
margarita,
most
it would've been,
basic
this
idea you
would've
can
been
think.
A pizza Bloody Mary. That's
Yeah.
what I meant to say.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
An alcoholic pizza smoothie.
Yeah.
God. You guys are animals.
I
That's
know what
fucking
I'm doing
hilarious.
tonight.
This is like an R-rated Good Mythical Morning. Like, that's fucking hilarious. Like instead of like will it sandwich or whatever the fuck they do, it's like will it mixed drink and
Well,
like
it makes with vodka.
Well, that's what it was. It was Max's pass or ass. And when
every
we got
time.
to the end, we'd say Max, and he'd lean to the mic and give it pass or ass. Because Max is also like the guy you were telling me about the 11 words for an entire hour. Max is also a man of very
Yes,
few words.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like he has these things he'll say all the time. Like we have a great story we have to tell in a minute about that. Remind me about that. So, but Max is a man of few words and things
Yeah.
like that.
Yep.
So, like he literally would just lean forward and pass. Or it's ass. Like that was his answer for
He'd
everything.
be like, it's pretty good.
Yeah. It's pass. It's ass.
It's ass though.
that's it. Dude, that's funny.
And this is my brother too.
I
so
tell you
we're
what, you're
brothers.
kind of selling me on being a little game like morning radio showy, you know? Like I'm not, like I was against it, but like, I
Right.
tell you what, you're kind of convincing me. Like,
Oh yeah,
this might be fun.
Well, and then our street trivia game that we would do was just the most off the wall trivia questions. We would just get on Google and look up random trivia questions, the most random ones we
Yeah,
could
yeah.
find, and then just ask each other questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it would be one of us proctoring questions versus the other three of us.
We had buzzers and everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, we
That's hilarious.
bought nut buttons.
Yeah, no, it was like nut.
Oh, like the meme.
Yeah.
Where it's
Yeah.
like the fucking,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
hand is moving
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Yep,
That's hilarious.
Amazon.com. We got we got three of them. Well, we
Hell
had
yeah.
three of them. One of them died, but we still have two
Oh
of
yeah,
them.
dude,
One
that's
died.
that's hilarious. Dude, that sounds fun. And why don't you guys do this anymore?
Well, I mean-
it sounds like it's fun.
it
Like
got-
I would listen to this.
So it got to the point where we were trying to constantly come up with ideas, but also the show schedule was picking up because, of course,
Yeah.
we started it all during the pandemic, so we had all the time to come up with
practice
ideas.
and make
Because like we
songs
would
and-
just practice songs, do a little bit of recording, like music wise and whatnot. Like
Yeah.
we did 2.5 albums worth of material during that
Right,
time,
yeah.
and so we did all that, but then we were like, all right, we got time left over, and we were all into podcasts and watching different stuff. So I was like, well, screw it. Why don't we make one? I know video editing. We throw it together. You know what I mean?
Had all the mics.
We had all the mics. I had a couple of these mounts like this. We'd throw a couple of boom mounts in, a couple of clip to the coffee table mics. We'd
Yeah.
throw a couch down there, and we would just nice wide shot with all four of us in the shot talking, and then you can see my phone on a tripod. So I've got my little soundboard going. We'd do a little game, little all that. But then once the pandemic started to lift up, it got to the point where we weren't having to beg for shows or anything like that. The shows were flying at us left and right.
We were
So it
able
was
to go
like-
do stuff. And it just seemed like when we were doing that, trying to do the podcast on top of it, it was just like, you know, guys, like, it's just,
we
it's a
were
lot
starting
now.
to come stale
Yeah.
of ideas, and a
Yeah.
lot of it was starting to fall on just one of us for some ideas, and then that, you know, like for that
Yeah.
week, that one guy would be like, I don't fucking know, I don't got nothing. Like,
Yeah, I
you
don't know,
motherfuckers back me in the corner, ask me for ideas. Fuck you! Fuck you!
Right.
So yeah, that's kind of what happened, and then every once in a while, we'll sometimes throw one together and throw it out there, but it just mostly became too much time for
Right, yeah.
that. Not enough time for the band, trying to do the
Right.
band and the podcast. Because
And we were doing
trying
them
to,
weekly too, and maybe
Yes.
that was probably the problem
That was
too.
probably
It's
our
like
other
one every
problem.
week. Like I do this, we got to do a practice and a podcast.
Yeah.
like you know,
Yeah.
like, all
Yeah,
at once.
we would
Getting-
literally do a practice and a podcast. It
Yeah.
would be the first half of the day we'd play, second half of the day sit down and get all this camera stuff up
Yeah.
and shoot a podcast.
Yeah, that would be hard. I mean, I grew up in bands, and getting everybody together just to get a practice in is a
Yeah.
fucking nightmare.
Right.
Like there was a reason me and my brother were always in bands together. It's like, well, I know you'll fucking show up. Like,
Right,
who
right.
knows if the rest of the guys will? You know. And
Yep.
so like me and my brother were in like 5 or 6 different bands together, and just like a revolving door of like random musicians that we knew that would come and like they would. used car salesman us and be like, dude, we're gonna take over the fucking world with this one. Oh man, I can't. Oh, I'm so glad that we finally made this version of this band. And then like a month later, be like, hey, where you at, dude? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like, I know, I've been meaning to say.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know if I could do it. You and your brother get into fucking fights or whatever, and I don't know if I can fucking, and then you're like, all right, fuck it. Me and Chris are just gonna keep going.
In our very early days, we went through a couple of extra members. So actually, it started out. I was in a whole nother band doing a thing, and a buddy of mine who I hadn't talked to for many years, he wanted to jam again, and I played multiple instruments. So he was like, "Hey, you want to play drums again?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." I hadn't played drums in a few years. So I was like, "That's fun." I hadn't played drums in a while. I was like, "But I want to do something," because I've been in metal bands for most of my life.
Same. Yeah.
And I was like, I want to do something more hard rock. I've listened to a crap ton of all kinds of music except for country that'll give you cancer. You shouldn't listen to that. But
agreed.
So basically, I was like, no, I want to get away from metal. I want something fun but marketable, but like something everybody can get into. I was like, let's find something like that.
And you currently had metal band, right?
Yeah. I was currently in a metal band, so I was like, I'm not doing another metal band. He's like, that's not what I want to do. I actually want to do something different. So he comes over, brings him. So
he made the Craigslist ad. This all.
Yeah, so you got to tell your little part of how you met Chad first.
So, I'm on Craigslist. I'm looking for a band to play with and stuff. And I just find the guy, I'm like talking to him, and he's like, all right, yeah, come over and stuff. And I do. And he's like, yeah, I know this drummer guy. Like, come over here. And I was like, I just met you, but all right, let's go. Let's go to this other guy's house.
Right. So they come over. I meet Alex. We jam. We click. Because the guy I had actually been jamming with ever since I'd lived in Ohio for most of my life, and then around.
Gross.
We get it. We tell him that all the time.
But so I had actually moved back here in my 20s and all that stuff. So playing music and all that, I had played with him when I had first moved back here. So that's why he had hit me up. So when I met him, we gelled right away. I was like, you're right. Like the first few riffs he busted off, I'm like, that's right down the alley where I'm trying to go. Like, fuck
Sweet.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then Chad's not a bad guy, but he had a job where he's a prison guard. Yeah. So you're a prison guard. You're at the mercy of the state. You don't get to say, I want a day off so I can go play a show. They go, we'll see you Saturday.
Well, he had like 3 days that rotated that would be off.
He never had the same days off. So it was like, it was right away. I was like, in the back of my mind, I was like, I know he's going to be a problem, but I like this guy.
Yeah.
So I was like, I gotta talk to this guy and let him know, like, we could build something. Don't worry about Chad quite so much. Because at first Chad was like, well, I can only practice this time and that time and this time. And I literally said to Alex, you want to jam at any point in time, you get your ass over here, we'll play. He's like, all right. So then he came over, and I had a guy, the other guitar player that was in my metal band with me and shit. He's a hell of a guitar player. And he still wanted to play. So I was like, come join with us. He's kind of a quiet dude. Even less words than Max, which is hilarious. But David was a hell of a player. So we had David for a little while, and then we had a guy come and try to be a bass player, and he didn't really.
Chad was bass at first.
Yeah,
and then
Chad was bass at
actually,
first.
I want to play guitar. Like me and you, we got this guitar thing. I'm like, all right, man, you do what you want, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
And he switched to guitar, and then we had to find a bass player, and then that's where I pulled my brother in. I was like, dude, you used to play bass when I was playing guitar. He didn't really play bass as much as I played guitar, but I was like, no, like you played it before, like you pick it up pretty fast. I got a gear card. Like you're gonna use my gear card and get all the equipment, and you're gonna join the band, dude.
Yeah.
And that's what he did.
So then once the three of us had gotten together, Max, Alex, and myself, we were like, oh, this is clicking hard. And then the guy that we had that was gonna maybe be the singer, he definitely wasn't gonna work out.
It was like one practice.
And he's always been more of a, I know him from around town and stuff. He's a cover artist. He goes and does the acoustic sets at the bars and all that stuff. And that makes you happy. Can you do you, baby? I like making music myself. I don't really care much for the cover playing. People that can do it, awesome. It's not my.
Yeah, it's lame as fuck.
I never got into it. Like I don't really badmouth it per se.
I do. Fuck them. It's the dumbest shit of all time.
If
you want to hear that
it's like
song
being a human,
done badly, just go to karaoke.
It's like being a human jukebox. I don't care for it.
By the way, the people that wrote those songs are human jukeboxes playing covers of what they were playing when they were writing when they were 20s. A lot of those giant hits, yeah.
Do
I want to hear some random Joe Schmo do a song that's on fucking Top 40 radio anyway? No, I fucking don't, dude. Like, play original fucking music. I'm getting on my soapbox. Here we go.
Preach it.
You can't cry about never, like, you can't. local musicians all cry about the same shit, right? It's hard to get gigs. It's impossible to get paying gigs. It's impossible to get people to give a fuck about local music. And these motherfuckers are all going out playing covers for paying gigs, and it's like you're feeding the monster that is defeating you.
Well, there's also
the fuck
that.
Are you doing?
There's also that, and I guess I gotta play the asshole a little bit here, but write songs that don't sound like shit.
Bare minimum, right? Like
Right.
write a song that's inspired,
Or at least if you have a song that's maybe a little avant-garde, practice the shit out of it so
Yeah.
it's tight and you look like you give a shit about your craft.
Right.
Because that's another problem that you get these bands that are like, well, we can't get gigs. We turn down shows on a regular basis because we don't like to overbook our schedule because we burnt ourselves out the one year. We did like almost 60 shows in 1 year. And for a local band who drives around ourselves and we work during the week.
it's a fucking ton.
It's
more than every weekend.
It was a
right?
damn
So-
slog. Yeah, we were doing 2-3 shows a weekend sometimes. So it was a damn slog. So like last year we basically all sat down, we're like, no. Let's slow it down, pick good shows, do good shows, only good shows, you know. And we turned down shows. So like this whole I see band center go, well, we can't find gigs. What's your problem?
Right.
Because we practice our music, we market, we promote, we do the work, and the gigs come to us.
Yeah.
Well,
There's also personality clashes too, though. Like there's some, as I've gotten to know a bunch of local bands, I've started to hear some dirt about local bands.
There's
and
that.
You're like, oh, you do more than your time, and then you're a douchebag to the people that let you use their drum set.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
You know,
well, that's
and-
the thing too.
and-
You got to build a good like reputation. Like this is like a business to us. And
There's
like,
a lot
and
of-
everyone else has it like a business. So you got to
Yeah.
respect everyone else's time. Like,
Yeah.
we know how many times where it's like there's 15 minutes changeover, and it's like
I swear to God, if I see another drummer destruct their kit on stage, I'm gonna lose my shit.
It's like just get it off and then destruct it. Like
Yeah.
just get that space cleared, then take care
when
of
I
it.
see them
Like,
start unscrewing their cymbal tops, I'm like,
You motherfucker!
we need to get up there.
stage.
But it's like you got to respect everyone's time and everything.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
man,
Well,
it's
it comes back to that. Be professional.
yeah.
Right.
If you're professional, the gigs will come to you because that's what we've found. We're always just A1. That's a job. We treat it like a job. We're going there to do a job.
Well, and every booker starts to know that too. They're like,
Right.
and they'll call other bookers and be like, "Hey, you got a guy that's like pretty fucking legit." Oh yeah, Venom's fucking. They're legit. They're they'll show up on time. They'll play their time. They're not gonna go under or way over, which is fucking worse.
Yep.
And okay, all right, cool. I'm gonna call them.
And we've
You
had
know?
that happen.
Yeah.
We've actually had other promoters hit us up for shows because they either saw us at
Saw us
another
at a different
promoter's
promoter's
show.
show, yeah.
Because they were like, oh, I'm buddies with that promoter and I saw you guys. I want you on one of my shows. We've
Yeah.
actually picked up a shit ton of shows like that.
Yeah,
And also because we carry ourselves with professionalism. And we do see that a lot in these smaller, we're not big or anything like that by any friggin' means. But
barely
yet,
anything.
we carry ourselves like a band that's on a
Professionals.
higher level.
Yeah,
Yes.
you carry yourself like a professional.
And we
So it's huge.
we see so many people carry themselves not like that, but then get angry because they're either not getting paid or they're not getting the shows.
And not just angry, but like publicly angry. It's like you're not
Yes.
going to get anywhere
Oh,
by
you're going
complaining
on-
on social media.
That's the
about-
worst. It's like,
Yeah.
You can't be doing like even
can't
if it's
do that.
something that's like really bothering you, just keep it in. Like,
Yeah.
you
Yep.
don't need to be spreading.
Right, you go on
fire
a
out
you go on a
online.
diatribe online, and then every booker's gonna go, "Well, that guy's a cancer. Fuck
Right,
that.
yeah, yeah.
I'm
Right.
not having him on
Well,
my
They don't like
shows."
something
Well,
we
we
do.
have-
They're gonna bring it up on Facebook. Like what the hell?
we
Yeah.
have promoters that we don't care to work with anymore, but I won't ever say their names and
Yeah.
I won't ever say what shows they work so that people can't figure out what that person was
You're
that
telling
booked
me
us.
some random local band from Michigan has more class than the president?
really is. Wrong.
The not
yeah,
talented
that's-
man died today.
But that-
He was no
and-
good.
And, honestly, that's why we all
not funny at all. His
'Cause,
son
like-
murdered him.
'cause, like, when
probably
the-
deserved it. Fucking douchebag. He's like the biggest piece of shit on earth.
They're all pieces of shit. Honestly, it don't matter what. Two wings of the same bird is my favorite saying.
Yeah,
It's
right.
like because when you meet 90% of America, they all stand in the middle.
right.
So who is all these people standing on these extreme sides of either side? Because they're both fucking lunatics, if you ask me.
Right. we talk about that all the time. It's like social media rewards the algorithm
Yes.
rewards extremism because it rages you into engagement.
Rage bait generates comments. Comments generate
engagement.
Yeah,
Right.
That's
So,
all it is.
it's a self-feeding machine, and then, but it's like there's like an old Bill Hicks bit about this. Like, you put on the news, and it's like fire and brimstone, and the world is, the sky's falling, and everyone's dying, and then you go outside, and the birds are chirping, and your neighbor's mowing his lawn, and you're like, life isn't like that if you don't want it to be.
Yep.
Exactly. Like, I don't live in Beirut. My family doesn't live in Beirut anymore. Thank fucking God. We're fine. We're all in Michigan. We're good, dude. We're all, fucking half of us are going on vacation this week. Nice. We're good, dude. We don't need to be, on social media watching these fucking people debate. One side is talking about bathrooms and, puberty blockers for children. And then the other side is talking about, Israel. I'm not a fucking pawn for Israel.
Right.
I'm over here like,
I can't afford gas. I can't afford groceries. This doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
Like,
just fix it.
Well, right. That's kind of falling in the same world of that. Is like, well, because they bombed Iran, fucking gas is $4. I was just gonna say, like, have you tried that new coffee monster, dude? That came out. That's pretty
good.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Right.
All of my panic is internal.
Yeah. Same. Like, people are like, oh, do you see all this stuff going on in the world? It's like, my truck is broken. I'm broke. I have to take my entire check to fix my truck next week. I don't care. I don't care.
Oh, I was saying internal as in, like, health. I'm
he makes up things that are wrong.
Oh, yeah. He sees so you watch the prescription commercial and you're like,
I think I had that.
I need that.
Check. I have ass cancer.
I do that.
I have ass cancer. The commercial just told me.
Right.
My heart gets weird all of a sudden.
I have palpitations. The commercial says if you have palpitations, you need this drug.
I tell you what, I had her feel a lump in my armpit earlier because I swear to God, it's real. I had her finger my armpit because I was like, dude, I got a lump in my armpit. And she's like, do you?
To finger my armpit.
I was like, I swear to God, I'm not anxious right now. I just have a lump in my armpit. And
I swear to God, I got a lump.
I've been not talking about it for like 3 weeks. I'm like, all right, I need you to check this out. And she goes, she's just like, it was before I showered.
Yeah, it was right after he got home from work.
She's like going to put her finger into my armpit. She's like,
So it might be what's called a lipoma. They're fat lumps. I get them all over myself.
I got freaking cysts on my head. They're big, hard lumps, man.
I
have to get them removed every once in a while.
Is it what is that called?
It's called a lipoma.
Lipoma.
Yep. So basically, your fat cells will harden and just become like a lump, and that's what that is.
Okay.
I get them all over me. Yeah. They're annoying as hell.
Yeah. I have a cyst on my back, and so I lost 100 pounds last year.
Nice.
And
fatty.
I was a fat piece of shit. I'm still fat. I was a fat piece of shit though, and. Now that I'm like losing weight, the cyst is like super pronounced.
Getting bigger.
It went from like, it's like if I look for it, I can find it.
Right.
Now it's like if I look in the mirror at my back, I'm like, I got a fucking golf ball under my skin. That looks disgusting, dude.
You turn around one day and it's blinking at you. You're like, oh.
It finally popped through the skin. It's my twin.
Well, I had one on the very tippy top of my head, a cyst that was like, you could see it.
Oh, no.
And like get in the car doors and everything, just like, oh, damn it. I was just like, oh, that hurts.
You had one on your head?
I did not have a cyst. I have a skin tag.
It was so big.
Oh,
yeah.
And as a bald man, you could see that.
I named it for, what did I name it?
I don't remember.
Probably
Bill.
Yeah,
you name everything Bill.
That's the go-to. I was trying to convince her one time that I was schizophrenic, like joking around when we first started dating. And she's like, "Are you really?" I was like, "Well, I don't like talking about it because people judge me or whatever." But I'm like, "Bill,
hi, Bill. How you been?"
Yeah.
We're like laying in bed, and he goes, "Bill's in the corner."
She was like, "You're scaring me." And I'm like, I'm just fucking around.
She starts looking through the prescriptions. What's this one for?
right. Just Googling the. Dude, when I had that skin tag though, it was on like the fucking quarter panel of my head. And what would suck is like if I went to go get a haircut, I would tell them and they would still just like full force and then just hit it like a stop rock. I don't know if you guys ever skateboarded, but like she'd hit it like a stop rock. It would just like and I'm like, oh.
I had a pop knot on my forehead from a stop rock.
Oh, fuck yeah.
As a teenager.
Oh, dude. Speaking of, on the Thursday, we need to set time aside to go skate at Kenny's shop. Scroove, shout out Scroove. He put out a video today. We had a.
That was a hard.
skateboarding. It just because I meant to bring it up. I was watching he put out a
Transition.
video. He put out a video on Instagram, and I meant to bring it up to you, but I want to set time aside on 1 week where I'm not doing them like at one night stands to go.
You need the soundboard.
Skateboard. Pipe fitter.
I do.
Shit. Thought I was gonna sneak that one in there. Pipe fitter.
I hear everything.
I even tried distracting her for you.
Over here. Pipe fitter. You and Charles can go fuck yourselves, dude.
You two can go fit pipes.
Dude.
So yeah, after the one guy that was gonna be our singer,
Right, yeah,
he actually introduced us to Ben,
Yeah.
because he was like, "Well, I know a guy you guys need. I'm gonna invite this guy over." So
He used to be in a band called Puddle of Mud.
As much as Ben drank when he first met us, though, he would be right up there with Wes. That ain't no shit.
Yeah.
But so we met Ben, and then that basically became us with Chad still there,
Yeah.
right when Ben first joined, and then he mentioned to us like, "Hey, Chad's kind of a," we all kind of
Well,
knew.
it wasn't even that. It was I didn't even like I don't care as long as you can
Right.
it's like we were writing songs.
Yes,
we were writing
the learning
songs.
of the riffs.
Yes,
I
we were
forgot
writing
about that.
songs because we
Oh,
were still
God.
practicing, even though we could work, and like that's fine, if as long as you can like take it on your own time to learn everything. But like I'd write something, I'd send him tablature. I'd send him video playthroughs of it, and then we'd get together, finally get together, and it's like, "Hey, did you like figure those out?" And he's like, "Yeah, I was looking at them the other day. I don't know."
But I learned the solo from Rooster.
Oh no, it was a Sweet Child of Mine.
Oh yeah, that one too.
Yeah.
Well, he
Like-
did the Rooster solo.
Well, because we
too.
were even gonna do some covers, like just to like try some songs out because it was in the beginning.
because he wouldn't
Yeah.
shut up about it.
Well,
Jesus
and then
Christ.
it was just like
I hate
those weren't
this-
any of the songs we picked.
I don't know this guy and I hate him.
He-
I hate unaccountability. Like
That was the problem.
If you show up and you're like, well, and
Yeah.
you're like, hey, you're not a victim of the circumstance you created.
Right.
His line was, "I wasn't here for when it was written."
Yeah. So
fuck's
it's
sake.
harder to learn.
What was his? He was.
He went.
Bass?
He
He
started
was
as
first
bass,
bass.
and then wanted
always
to
the-
be second guitar.
It's always the fucking bass players. I swear to God, I have like a running joke on this podcast that like every bass players are it's either black or white. You're either the most insanely talented and skilled person on earth, or you're a lazy fuck guitar player who's like, I'll take 2 less strings, please.
2 less strings.
See, include our bass player. How awesome he is! He plays
Yeah.
a fretless bass.
Yep. He just
Hell
got
yeah.
a new fretless
That's
5
what-
strings.
That's
He's like,
see,
one more.
This is what I'm saying. It's either like you're either like mono neon or you're just like the useless guy that's like in the fucking shadows. Like,
I like to drink
Yeah,
on the
so-
weekends.
wait, who else is in that band? Like,
So basically, we chased Chad out. Oh, Chad.
Well-
David replaced Chad. That was right.
Yeah. So
As-
yeah,
as
he was.
second
Yeah, because he
guitar.
wasn't there yet.
Yeah, because
Yep.
after we just kind of let Chad know one day after he left practice, we called him up. We're like, "Dude, you can only come like once every 2 months."
Yeah, it just wasn't working
We-
out.
When we started bringing up doing shows, he's like, whoa,
her
whoa,
too, by
whoa.
the way.
Uh-oh.
Now it's going to be 4 months before you come.
I'm just kidding. I have tools. I got equipment at home.
Power tools.
Not even wrong.
But yeah, so after that, we had just basically went to Chad and been like,
Yeah, just
"You
it's
don't-
not working out.
You
know.
don't have the schedule." Like
Yeah.
we were even nice about it. We were just like, "Dude, you got to understand. We want to like because after we all got together with Ben and everything else like that, we were all
songs
like,
are happening and
well, and we all sat down. And we are like, "So do you want to do this as a job, right? Because I've been wanting to do this as a job since I was this damn tall.
Right.
How about all y'all?" And they were like,
that
well,
was only
yeah.
like 2 years ago before that.
Fuck you."
It's fucking so rude.
But yeah, so basically, we'd all decided that we wanted this to be a professional job. So this has to start like being a thing. We got to get this done.
We'll treat it professionally. Let's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
let's
Yeah.
do this.
So Chad just kind of kept pulling back the more we kept pushing for that, and I was like, he's got to go. He's got to go. We're trying to.
We're
do
all
pro
just
shit.
in that
Yeah.
agreement between that 4 of us at that time was just like
Yeah.
like it's just not working out. We got to do something.
And
Yeah.
we knew we wanted to be pro, so we just was like, all right, let's do it. We're moving
Yeah.
forward. So we brought David in because originally we wanted to keep 2 guitars.
Yeah.
We still would like to have a second guitar, but
Just hasn't worked out.
that
It's
last
gotta
puzzle
organically
piece,
happen. Yeah.
that last puzzle piece is not going to just fall.
Do you guys
in.
have like the leader? Like, I mean, so you're the guitar player.
So
Are you kind of
so like we take like different roles? Like, are you talking about like music wise or just in general? Like
in general?
So
like I was
he does
talking-
recording video and stuff like that. I do more of the social media and like the email stuff and everything like that. Ben, you know, he has his lyrics and everything that he writes, and he has his own songs that he brings, like some like Lonesome Story was actually like a song he had from years and years ago
before he ever even met us in the band.
Right on.
And then right now, my brother, you know, he's making our 3D objects or 3D merch now. Like he made this phone case. It's been beat up.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we make 3D printed merch
You know.
because we're trying to stand out.
Yeah, that's
one
cool.
of those things where we can make our own custom.
But
merch.
what about musically though? Because I like the biggest issue that I had in bands is that if you don't like you need a chef. You need a chef and you need fucking cooks, and I feel like it just like with any aspect of life, right? Like I'm a pipe fitter. I'm a pipe
there he
fitter,
goes.
and
Our writing style is a little odd because sometimes somebody comes with a full song.
yeah,
Like I've come to the band with full songs that I've had for like, hey guys, I've got this set of riffs I had for years, and I'll show it to them.
And then
I'll
we get it in our version.
Like
Yeah.
like if you go to our Spotify and you listen to One Last Ride, that's a riff that I've had for years that I wrote, that I taught to Alex, and then it was like, all right, you tweak it a little bit where you need it tweaked,
Yeah.
because you know like.
It's gonna have to change a little bit for new lyrics, new vocals, because it was
That
for
kind
like
of
scream
stuff.
vocals even.
Right,
like,
yeah,
originally,
because some of these were metal riffs that I did.
Yeah.
Or like we would, Ben came, a good one is On the Run. This is a great story. So Ben came to practice one day and he says to me, he goes, I've got this vocal melody, but I've got nothing else. And he sings a line.
Yeah.
And I literally leaped up from behind my drums and was like, give me your guitar right now. And he's like, okay. So he gives it to me and I sit down and said, Ben, sing the line again. So he sang it, and then the song goes where Ben sings the line, and it goes da 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 nah, like that's how the riff goes and shit. And I sat there, and I'm like, now sing the next line.
Yep.
And then I kept playing along with him singing it, and everybody was just like in the room watching this happen, and then all of a sudden,
And then you're like,
wham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and then you're like, all right, you take it over now, and then
Yeah,
you get
yeah,
the drums
I
going,
gave
and then the
it- I
rest
gave
of the
it to
song just
him.
like completely like branched out.
Yeah.
I gave it to him, and I'm like, you're coming up with the chorus riff.
But, like,
'cause
we've
I
had-
need to go get back behind the drums.
We've
Yeah.
had songs like that. We've actually recently we've had a couple songs where Ben actually has the whole lyrics, just lyrics done. He doesn't
built it
have.
off
He has
just
some
lyrics.
vocal melodies and everything like
That's
that. and he's
hard as fuck.
And it was weird, but
For
Quiet
me
was,
anyway.
Yeah, Quiet was one where like he had all this. He's like, dude, I know this is gonna be good. I know it. And I was like, I went over to his house and I started doing some riffs. And then once we had a couple things going, we brought it to AJ the whole room and everything. And Max he can just pick up anything and just see it and just I don't have to show him anything. Like he can just pick it up. And like it just kind of branched together.
'Cause he's a good
bridged and
bass
everything.
player.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I don't even have to show him. He can just see what I'm doing and just be like, okay, yeah.
But yeah,
It's a lot of 3, 0, 5.
But yeah, so like, because we everything's kind of like a team effort with
Yeah.
us, like everything, and that was kind of why we don't have a second guitar player anymore, because David he's a great guitar player, but he didn't like the way we all jump in on the workload. He was just kind of he was just a shy guy, so he just wasn't in the. I don't know if he didn't feel he was in the circle or what it was, but
Yeah.
basically he just kind of removed himself. He was just like,
Yeah,
nah,
just
I don't
kinda-
want to. He's like, I'm just not doing music right now. And I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
So like, but everything for us is such a team effort that we never really worry about who writes what.
Right.
It's always just whipping ideas at the wall. What
Yeah.
sticks?
There's
Yeah.
been so many times too where we're just jamming like guitar to drums or whatever, and it's like I don't know. Sometimes it's just like, did we just birth a song just now? Like
Yeah.
Ben, get over here! Like
That's
that.
that's
our
the
newest
best
song
feeling.
right
Playing
now,
with
that
Fire,
playing
yeah.
with fire happened. Like Max actually, he had the bass riff. He was just playing it like and just this new riff he had, and it was like really sweet. And then he kicked up with the drums, and it's like, all right, we're gonna change this up. It's gonna be more like like kind of like
It
Red
has
Hot
a-
Chili Pepper, new
Yeah, it has a
metal
real
kind of mix or
clean-
whatever. Yeah, it's
It has a
like-
real clean, funky sound during
Yeah.
what would be the verse sections
Yeah.
and all that whatnot, and then it has like our typical hard rock sound for the chorus sections and all that. But at first, when we first did it, he was using like a distortion sound on his guitar, and
yeah.
basically I stopped and I went, no,
Let's go clean here.
I know what I hear.
Yeah.
I hear something, because that'll happen a lot too. Is I'll producer everybody, like
Yeah.
we'll be playing something and I'll stop and I'm like, wait a minute, and I'm like, tweak this, do this.
Yeah.
You go clean for a second. And
Yeah.
then we'll try it. Sometimes it sucks, and then we're like, nope, never mind. Back to the
I
other
mean, we
idea.
all kind
Yeah.
of do that producer thing sometimes. Like even like with amplified, like
Yes.
let's add like little do like here, there. And it's like,
Yeah,
I want to add this. It's like, okay, let's try it. Or Ben's like, I want to add a harmony here. And it's like, all right, let's try it. You know, it's like, let's see what it sounds like.
Yeah, once we hit the studio, then everybody kind of becomes a little bit of a producer, and especially when it comes to their parts.
Yeah.
Like, we don't do any one person doing one thing, because then that way kind of, no matter what section of the creation of the song we're in, everybody has a point when they can be like, no, I want to add a piece to my piece here. You know, or I want to change a piece of my piece here, kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, like he was just saying, when we did the recording for Amplified, he was like, I hear a guitar harmony in the background.
Yeah.
And I was like, what do you mean? Play it for me.
Yeah.
So I hit the track,
Yep.
and he's like,
like stuff we
okay.
don't even play live, but it was just like something's like, you know, just that little thing would be kind of neat, you know, like.
Well, music sounds nice and big live.
Yep.
But when you listen to that same 4 pieces on an album, it sounds very thin.
Yeah.
You know, there's a reason Pantera had a rhythm track on their albums, but only one guitar player, because it sounded better on the album.
On some songs, they mostly did. They mostly did the bass.
They did have a few that were without, but for the majority, because of the way it sounded better, and that's the same thing we do.
Yeah, I mean, trekking guitars in general, you're gonna record them twice at least. You're gonna pan them fucking left and right just to make it, you know, a bigger sound in general.
Well, like for us, for example, though, like if you listen to a solo on an album, there's a rhythm guitar in the background of the solo.
Yeah.
Because for us, it just fills the song
needs to
out
fill
so
the
much.
Well, and
song
that's the whole point of the studio time too, is like to do the things you can't do like live. You know, this is the space for it. You know, you can add all these certain things to it, and that kind of makes the live experience even different. It's like maybe we'll do it differently live. You know, to fill in those spots, like do something different. Like you know, like it can just change that experience. So you know, now you're getting 2 different experiences kind of from it.
You sparked a memory in me that I haven't thought about in years. We in my old band Intra, we had a song called "The Door," and we had this section where everything gets quiet before it builds up and has like a metal crescendo to end the song. And so it goes from this big loud two guitars, bass player, and me drumming to like I'm just doing like really light tom work, and the rhythm guitar is just playing like this basic, like 3-chord structure or whatever. Just it's real quiet, and I'm like, this is dead. Like this is dead in the water. It feels like an outro. I fucking hate this. Like we need to do something different. Yeah. And we were a little saucy in my old studio, and I'm like, I got an idea. Hold on. And I run out of the room where I had my studio at, and I came back with shot glasses, and they're like, no, we don't need any more. And I'm like, no, put it on your fucking finger, Matt. My buddy Matt was the rhythm guitar player. And I was like, I want you to just fuck around and just like make these like sliding weird squeaking noises on your high E string.
Fill in the space. Yeah.
Just fill in the space with these weird. And then it turned out so sick because like they're coming for me again.
Oh shit!
This is a theme. It happens like twice an episode, every episode. The ambulances, but so like he was just dicking around, not playing any notes particular, just kind of like sliding up and down with a shot glass on his finger on the E string, and then for whatever reason, that spacey section of that song, it like somehow it sounds like you're in nature for that section.
Right.
It like turned into like bird sounds for some reason.
Like the whale, like the whale noises in the middle of No More Tears.
And it's fucking and like and thematically in that song, like I'm talking about like getting back with my ex and then leaving her again. So like in that part of that song, it's like, this is me leaving again. It's almost like I'm like, dude, it's like we fucking walked outside. I'm walking away. Like that's fucking perfect. It worked out great. And then and it's just heavy as fuck after that. Oh, it's so good. Nice. But I love those like random inspired like I don't know. I got an idea. Let's fucking try it. And then it works out.
Like just lightning in a bottle. Just all of a sudden, just like it's like I don't know how we did that.
The fire on the beginning of Ritual. So we're in the final post-production process of the newest album that we've been working on for going on 2 years.
3 years now.
3 years now. But it's because we were like, no. These songs are going to be the best they're going to be before they go out this time.
Yeah.
We don't need to pump out another album. We've got so much. Like, just take our time and get this one right. So now we're down to where there's only 1 or 2 songs that have things that are left to needing recorded on them now. Yeah. So I'm starting to roll over into my what I call post-production hell.
We'll get like, all right, check this one out, and then I'm like, all right, Ritual version 8. All right, we're at number 8 now.
Because for that process, a lot of that's just me. because it's the tedious part of the job, and these guys are like, I'm not sitting through listening to you up and down because I'll silence everything out and I mix the drums first, and then I start building everything up from underneath there. So it's real tedious to watch me go through all this crap.
Yeah.
So I usually do all of that myself, and then they just get about 9,000 emails from me as I'm going, here's what the song sounds like.
And it'll always
so
be
far.
like, this is it. This is the one. This is it.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Hey, go fuck yourself.
that was 3 emails ago.
Well, what happens is, of course, it has to pass the various tests.
Yeah.
The car test being
phone
the most
test,
important.
Phone test, earbud test. Actually, phone test to me is kind of one of the phone and car
Especially now,
are the
yeah.
two most important, because where do people listen to the most friggin' shit?
Yeah.
Hey, dude, check this out.
Right, yeah, on their phone, yeah.
Or in the
so,
car.
Yeah, or in the car. So I always do phone and car test, and then I have a giant house stereo because I'm an audiophile. So of course I have speakers everywhere. So then I always do the house test and then the earbud test. So basically, what'll happen is I'll send it to those guys. I'll be feeling super confident about how it came off of my studio system.
Yeah.
And then I'll send it to them like, fucking right.
Yeah.
I got it this time. And then I'll go listen to it in the other shit, and I'll go,
Fuck.
Fuck.
Sounds like shit on the car. What did I do wrong?
The vocals. They're quiet.
Yep, that's literally what happened to me today. Like I did some adjustments
Yeah.
on Ritual. I got it, put it on the phone, perfect. Did it in the car, perfect. Took it in my house, started playing it, started doing stuff, and went,
What the
wait a minute. And I stopped and I stood in front of my speakers and I went, oh, the goddamn vocals are buried. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because the vocals will get buried when you're using bigger speakers because they're moving more air and all that stuff. So I'm like, because 2 of them are 15s, 2 of them are 12s in my house stereo. So yeah, I found out real quick that I accidentally buried the vocals.
Yeah.
I had to go back into the studio and do more work.
I joke about this all the time that like me and my brother spent, like I've been playing the drums for 24 years, and like when we're playing in bands, it's like we punished ourselves. We spent all these years practicing our respective instruments, learning all these rudiments, learning all these chords, whatever, learning all these weird time signatures and fucking different scales, and then how do we reward ourselves? Now we have to learn how to fucking engineer too.
Yeah,
It's the dumbest shit of all
Another
time.
hat?
It's like
Another hat?
another fucking trade. It's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And there's such a steep learning curve learning how to engineer music. Like, it's such a motherfucker. Like, what the fuck does clip phasing? What does that mean? Why does my guitar... Hold on. The drums sounded amazing, and then I put the guitars in, and now they both sound like shit. What is that? Well, actually, the drums cover the entire spectrum of fucking sounds.
Yep. Did you put a low pass on your guitar?
Oh my god! Right?
Yeah.
Oh, you thought you could just copy paste and move your guitars 0.2 milliseconds and that would fill up? Oh no, you fucking can't do that. You thought you could. You can't. You absolutely can't.
And see, my musical life was backwards. I learned how to do the technical side of stuff, and I just kind of self-taught and fumbled my way through learning instruments.
Oh, right on.
Like I completely taught myself how to play guitar.
Yeah.
Like, I have no, like, people were like, I know basic notes and all that other kind of stuff, but like if people were like, oh, I need this scale, I'd look at them and go, huh?
Right.
You want me to do, like, what? I can do this. That's what I wanted. Like, because I've done that before. Like, had people like, well, I want to hear this kind of riff, and then I don't know what that is, but this is what I got. And then I play them that, like, that's exactly what I just asked for. And I'm like, oh,
right, well,
so that's the name for that.
then shut up.
Yeah, that's like literally Stevie Ray Vaughan's way of going about. He's right behind you on the wall. That's literally his way of playing guitar. He's like, I don't know what notes I'm playing, but I know it sounded good.
For me, it was Marty Friedman, for the guy that actually was with Megadeth for a little while.
Okay.
Marty Friedman in an interview said something that really stuck with me one time, is I just played notes, and if it was a good note, I played it again. If it was a bad note, I didn't play it twice. Made sense to me, because I was like, because to me, when I first learned how to play guitar, I just grabbed some tablature off the internet, learned a few of my favorite songs so I could play along with my radio, and then I got the bug for writing music because I started learning, like, oh, this pattern is like in 90 friggin' songs that I just learned.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
3, 5, up to 7.
Patterns, the numbers.
That's what happened too. Is I started recognizing all these patterns, and I went, "Oh, all right. I don't need to know your goofy.
I've seen this
your
before.
your silly theory can go out the window for me. I don't care for that. Like to me, if it sounds good, it's good. I don't really care why it sounds good.
Yeah.
Like that's my always thing. Like people are always like, well, the theory will teach you the why, but I don't care. I just don't. I want to make good music. I could really care about the whys.
Yeah.
Like I play the drums, and people have been before like, oh, would you want to teach my kid how to play drums? I'm like, I could try, but unless they can watch me play,
Like, I don't even know what I'm doing up here.
like literally, unless they
just do
can
it.
watch me play and copy me, that's about all I could do for you if you want me to teach you something. Because if you want me to tell you what it is I'm doing, what I'm doing, like a da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, oh, there's a name for that. It's da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's what the name is. Like, so yeah, that was my musical life was backwards. I learned how to do all the technical side of stuff the right way, and then just taught myself how to play the instruments.
Yeah. See, we just experimented with like with the engineering side of it. We're like, I don't know, let's fucking try this plugin or let's try this and try that.
That's a big thing.
I wish. I mean, my God, how much better would my old songs sound if we had ChatGPT around back then? So we could just plug in like, hey, make my guitar. I'm editing my fucking guitar tracks on Cubase. How do I make this sound loud and rich and don't bury my drums? You know, and
for me, it was when we found some of the tune track software.
Yeah.
You know, like people get so uppity about, well, you got to use this exact compressor plugin and blah, 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 blah. Well, unless you know what every little one of those stupid knobs does on a compressor, it's just a brick to you.
Right.
Even a VST of it is still just a brick to you. It's not going to do anything for you. So to me, I got sick of playing that game of the...
let me tweak a little bit.
One tweak is always too much. So it's like, well, screw that. I started doing some research, and TuneTrack makes the Easy Mix software and all that other stuff. People make fun of it, but honestly, it creates a workflow where you're not spending 5 hours stressing over one compressor to get that one instrument to sound good when you still have 19 other tracks on that same track to go through. Dude. And you're still stressing over this one guitar track where Easy Mix, I can go in, I can lay in what plugins I want. I can adjust things within those plugins to make them sound different if I need to customize them a little bit. And our shit comes out sounding just as good as the stuff I hear on the radio. And I don't have to spend 10 hours working with stuff. I can spend 2 hours with it.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's huge. I mean, like with anything, it's like if you can eliminate the amount of time you have to spend on something, that's huge, you know. Well, especially when you want to get back to writing shit and doing like the fun part of it.
Right, I like that it opens up the ability to make good sounding recordings without needing to go spend money with somebody else.
Yeah.
And it gives us all the time in the world, you know. Like
that's
we
our
can,
big thing.
if we want to listen to it for a while and be like, you know, I don't like that. Let's just redo it.
We've probably got 15 songs that are just
banked even.
They're instrumental.
Yep.
They're stuck in a bank because we just they didn't strike Ben to inspire some lyrics, or we just were kind of like, eh. And then we've taken them songs, pulled them out of the bank, and went, oh, I like this piece.
Yeah, let's take this riff back.
Throw this piece away. Grab this riff. Put it with this riff that we just wrote the other day, and
new song.
Oh, that happens with comedy all the time. Like I'll be writing a new bit, and I'm like, I had a fucking joke about something like this, and then I'll like scroll through my notes, and I'm like, oh, that's okay. I could throw that in there, you know. And yeah, I love the process of writing, and I miss the process of writing music because it's a completely different muscle, but just putting yourself in the position to like let you tap into the muse. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know.
Right.
But just being in the position to like allow yourself to tap into something
where you
get to create.
That happened to us on our newest song Ritual that I'm in the post-production process of. It's like a song about, you know, everybody gather around for the ritual kind of thing. Right?
The rock show.
It hit
like
me
playing music.
It hit me the one day when we were just finishing up with some stuff. I went, wait a minute. Ritual, everybody gather around. There needs to be a campfire sound in the beginning of that song. So when you will get to hear the final version of that when we release it, that's what you hear is a crackling fire in the beginning of it, and then the song will all, you know, begin and all that stuff. So yeah, that's where we enjoy the muse part, as you would say, you know, just
those little things that just strike you. Just like, oh, that goes, and then it just comes together.
Yeah, I do miss like the collective the collective of creating with a band.
That's honestly what's been the most fun for me in this band, is because I've been in so many bands where either I'm stuck writing a bunch of stuff, I'm stuck writing all of something, or I'm stuck doing all of the booking, all of the promotion, all this something, because I've got 3 or 4 other guys in the band that I'm glad they show up to practice.
Right, and that's as much as I can
get them
expect.
to do that much. I guess I'm not going to complain, and I'm going to drop the workload on my shoulders and take it all. With this group, we're like, no. Like at one point, Alex was like, hey guys, I'm a little busy at home lately. I need you guys to do some fucking posting. And so we jumped right up and every, once in a while.
Still wouldn't mind some help more recently. I noticed you did
did
one.
one the other
I
day.
know you did. But
didn't
I
tell
go
Ben.
weeks.
Tell
I
Ben.
go weeks and months of every day trying to think of something
Tell
to
your
post.
brother. Where's your brother's post? Hey, Max.
tell Ben
Max,
too.
where's your post? Get on the Facebook
Tell Ben
and post.
too.
Well, yeah, Ben too.
Ben can do it too.
Ben's got his phone in his hand more than a woman.
Exactly.
Ben's got his phone in his hand as much as a woman does.
Yeah, and that could be like, that's another hat, just like social
Yeah.
media stuff of like, you got to keep content going, you got to keep promoting. And, it's so important to like, we got a show coming up. Well, got to tell people about it. Got to let people be aware of it, we'll even like do advertisement. Like
We
to
co-write
push-
promo.
Yeah.
We'll co-write promos. So
Yeah,
that
we'll
way,
do videos together. Yep.
That way, it's not one guy to like sit there and do a selfie video. Hey guys, we got a show coming up.
Yeah.
No. We're all together at practice. Let's throw a promo video together. It takes
Yeah.
5
Yeah.
fucking minutes.
Right.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
And we've even done goofier ones where there's even a little bit more production to it.
Yeah.
And it still only takes a few minutes.
For our, we have a show in Ohio coming up May 30th. It's the Mothership, and they're just like an awesome venue. We played there last year, and it was such a great time. And I'm glad they're having us back.
Mansfield, Ohio.
Yeah, Mansfield, Ohio. But you can get tickets on our website. You can get them on our Facebooks.
Links on the Facebook and on the website. Click it.
They go. But anyways, so we put this video together of us just all sitting around, like going, like it's like a campfire, but it's just in the garage. You can tell it's in the garage, but we're sitting around like it's a campfire.
Alien
it's
abduction.
The kerosene heater, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, it's the kerosene heater. We're like, yeah, man, and just like we're having like these like abduction stories. Like, yeah, have you been having these dreams? I've been having these weird dreams too. And then it just becomes a lot of fun.
Nightmares all night long.
Yeah, it just becomes fun, and
Yeah.
that's I don't know, one of the main things I love about it is like when we can all get together, work on something, and it's just all hanging out,
Yeah.
It's like that's all it is. It's not really work.
No,
like,
well, and we like to put a little bit of comedy in everything too. Like we did another promo for one of our shows where it was Twilight Zone. Like Ben,
yep.
like literally, we took a friggin' joint. And I'm holding it down in front of the camera for practical smoke effects because screw a digital smoke effect. Because I
was one point laying on the ground underneath him, just
well, at one point, I'm holding it right by the camera because the thick stream of smoke looked really cool,
Yeah.
but it keeps dying down. So I'm like.
yeah, it's like,
Just tiny puffs to keep it going as he's like reading into the camera and shit like that. But that one turned out really cool because then we took and laid the Twilight theme behind it and all that other shit. It's like, picture if you will, four idiots traveling across the state. So we even make fun of ourselves and shit like that too because it just.
Well, that's endearing, like having people be self-deprecating but also funny. It's
Right.
like if someone sees it, like, dude, I want to go see those guys. It seems like fucking.
Well,
you know,
like the
it's not
Mothership-
pretentious. Like, come see us play in 7-8. Like,
we're changing the game.
Right. Yeah. Taking over the world, bro. But yeah, so like that was our other fun thing. Like for example, with the Mothership thing, like their whole vibe is, aliens and all that other stuff. So we were like, we're going back to the Mothership, alien abduction.
Yeah.
Like that was so
Hilarious.
easy because like we just darkening the whole garage, and then I have these stage lights kind of like this, but without the diffuser on them and all that. And so like literally just click that on, and it was it looked like a spotlight sitting down on us. So
My brother and I can make this noise, and when we did it together, it's like,
I literally didn't have to find a sound effect of like of something because I was like, well, I need to think of a sound effect to put in the background, blah blah. And then
we're already going because we do it all the time. It's just so much fun.
Him and Max will just make random noises, and I was like, wait, Max, do your one Mongolian throat singing voice. That's what we call it, the Mongolian throat singing voice.
That's what it sounds like.
But yeah, so the two of them did it together at two different pitches.
Yeah, and it made it sound like a weird thing.
But they were able to do it without like ventriloquist style. So their mouths are just held still. So like if you gotta like really look at the video, you can maybe see they're kind of making noise, but it doesn't look like it. So it worked perfectly.
Yeah.
So we did all of those videos with all practical effects too. We didn't have to worry about like, oh, we gotta figure out how to digitally insert some. We go practical effects around here.
Yeah. Dude, that's fucking awesome. I saw a band, God, I wish I remember the name. I wish I knew which band it was. But they did like a spoof of the scene from Too Fast, Too Furious where he's walking out of the... Brian and fucking Tyrese or whatever are walking out of the the police station, and he's like, "What was that, Brian?" And he's like, "I said, forget about it, cuh." Do you remember this?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
So some band like recreated that scene, and it was so funny. I'm like, dude, if this was a local show, I'd go to see him just because that's fucking hilarious.
We did a That 70s Show.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
originally sparked
For the first
off-
time we went to the
Yeah, the
mothership,
first time we
yeah.
did kind of like a spoofy promo.
Yeah.
Was we did the classic That 70s
Spin
Show.
around in the
I-
smoker
camera,
circle.
yeah.
I basically
yeah.
stuck the tripod in between us, and it has a handle on it. So I'm like, all right, every guy has to the next guy,
Yeah.
to the next guy,
Yeah.
So that's what we did. We just did one of those videos, and a bunch of people were like, "That's the funniest shit I've ever seen," and we
Yeah.
were like. Really, we were just like we were trying to think of something stupid but not too difficult, and I was like, I don't know, that 70s
that's-
show we could do the spinning around
And that's
thing.
the crazy
Yeah.
thing too is like sometimes you think of something like, oh, this is gonna be it. This is gonna be the one that gets the views. This is gonna be the one that gets the likes.
nothing.
Gets nothing. And
Gets
then you do
40
something weird.
views. Thanks,
yeah.
Mom.
Yeah, thanks, Mom, for that like. See you out there.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you'll do one where you're like, this is gonna be stupid. Let's just do it. It's gonna be stupid, but who cares? We gotta put content out anyways.
yeah.
And then that one blows up, and we're like,
Yeah.
Well, I had it one where it's
That's
like, you know,
the one.
I've been posting stuff. I was making guitar videos and all this stuff. And then I posted like, oh, I found all these pics in my dryer. And it was like a whole bunch of guitar pics. And it was just like, oh, that one hit it big. That's the one.
That one damn near goes friggin' viral with
Yeah.
shares and everything
Find
else. It's
20
like,
pics in the dryer. I'm cool.
Dude, oh yeah, we've only released videos and songs, and we're like, check this shit out.
Yeah.
3 likes. Hey, look, I found a bunch of shit in my dryer. 400 likes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Dude,
I was looking at some of your guys' videos. They were your actual music videos, I think.
Oh,
but
yeah.
the one with there's one with a deer. We guys are pretending to be a
yeah.
deer.
About where I hang my bow.
Yes. Yeah.
So that was mostly my idea. Like everybody had
Yeah.
input, but
Yeah.
I came up with the core idea.
the scraping of the antlers.
Yeah.
I was just watching. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious. I
So-
just spit.
like
so
Max
bad.
So
is
basically,
doing
I was like, I want to shoot a real life Looney Tunes
Yeah.
sequence,
Yeah.
and that was what that was. Because as you see, I walk out and I hang up the deer season sign, and then when he sees it, he's like, "Oh shit!" and then he takes off running. So that was so fun. And then if you go back and watch that, the part where Ben falls,
Yep.
it looks like a seamless piece, right? Watch the leaves on the trees. That's 2 shots.
Well, he wasn't supposed to fall.
He wasn't supposed to fall. And then after he fell, we had this hilarious idea that when he comes up and pokes him, so I was like,
Yeah,
fuck,
yeah.
Ben,
Get back on the ground. Back on the
Yeah.
ground.
So I'm looking at the thing on the last footage, and I'm like,
Kick your
right
leg-
there.
Yeah.
Leg over this way a little bit. And we got him right exactly where he is. And the only way you can tell that that's a slice
Those little leaves.
is the leaves in the trees because the wind changed. The leaves are different. Like you'll see them like they're kind
Well,
of
that-
wiggling and then they're kind of solid in the
That
one
whole
shot.
video
Yeah.
had so many things that were not planned and then just worked out better. Like when he had the arrows in his coat pocket and he went to like do the thing and they all fly
Yes.
out. He was
Yes.
like, damn it.
completely ad-libbed.
Yeah.
Like, because he gets out and he's like, yes, and then the arrows just go, wee!
It's like right out.
Completely accident. When the bow broke,
Yeah.
completely accident. So when he fell, completely accident. Like,
Yeah.
there was all these complete accidents. We shot probably so much footage we didn't
Yeah.
need. Because
Yep.
when we sat down to edit it all, I was like, oh, I have to cut out so much.
Yeah.
Because
It's not all gonna fit.
I was like, none of this is gonna fit. I was like, all right, some of these clips are running at double speed because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need some of
They
this
need to
in
be
here.
in.
Yeah.
So yeah, some of it I actually sped up because I needed to ram more clips in because we shot so much that day that it was like we have more footage than video than song.
than song.
So we were like, shit. But yeah, that one was kind of my big idea. It was like I was like Looney Tunes. I
Yeah.
want the Looney Tunes
Tunes.
chase sequence, you know,
Yeah.
from back in the day.
Dude, it's funny. It kind of reminded me of that Fall Out Boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay,
Like
yeah,
the dad-
I know.
like
I
the
know what
dad,
video you're
the
talking
hunter.
about now.
I mean, not exactly right because you're not fucking the hunter's daughter or whatever.
Right.
But
But yeah, we just thought it was funny too with having Max in there having a beer and a smoke.
Yeah, yeah,
Fucking
it's
the deer
stogie.
that's having a beer and a
Yeah.
smoke just killed
Chilling
us.
out.
And then the final shot that was actually Ben's idea, the running him over shot.
Oh, yeah.
Like because I was like he has to fake. I was like
We have
need
to end this somehow.
Yeah, I was like we need a way where he still gets the deer, and we were screwed at this point because actually it was going to be eventually. I think it was the plan was for Max to like peek around a tree and Ben to peek around that tree and be like,
Let's get him. Yeah,
and then
yeah.
he's got him like
Yep.
right there. But then the bow broke. And we
yeah,
were-
the bow broke.
and then we were like, oh shit. And I'm like, well, we still need a way to get him. And Ben's like, why don't I run him over? Run him over with the truck, quotation marks and shit. So that's where that shot comes from.
Yeah. Dude,
and then of course I shot it purposely like cut. Like kind of badly because it was like you can
it's
tell.
funny.
We're not actually gonna hit him with the truck.
You can tell that it's so cut and it just kind of works that way because it just has that B movie like low budget feel. Yes. So when we were done with that, I looked back at that one and I was like, I like this.
It's fucking hilarious. Yeah.
I had to make.
Oh, sorry.
I had to make a music video once for one of my video productions class that you were saying that you had one of those.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to make a music video I made it for a local band. And the whole time it was just like ad-libbed, like just we're like, oh yeah, let's do this. But then something would happen. Like we went to a garage sale and it was like upstairs in some like creepy house. Like we just decided to go there. And that's in the video because it was just like random.
Right.
It's like it's happening, it's working, like
yeah.
And that's how that is a lot like how that happened too. It's just like I guess it's in.
That happened for our Wild Spirit video. There's a couple of location shots that basically was like
we're driving around
that spot. Right
Yeah.
there, we'll go get a shot right there.
I love that shit. Though.
Oh yeah,
we
got
like an adventure. Like it reminds me of like the 16-year-old summer fucking adventures, just finding something to do.
Yep.
I love that.
Yeah, we were at some like railroad track to start, and then the cops came, so we got kicked out, and we were like, all right, we'll go. So we went somewhere else, but yeah, it was just a bunch of
we
random.
actually shot a bunch on tracks in Ithaca where Ben grew up and all that stuff, and the whole time we're shooting, I'm doing this.
Right.
I'm looking up and down both sets of tracks, like not
only
only for trains, but also for 5-0.
Well, not only that, like there was, graffitis, there's lots of different things on the walls. Like, okay, we can't film that. All right, we can't have that in
so
there.
many angles. Like I'd be like, Ben, this would be a cool spot. Stand there, and then I'd look at the shot, and I'm like,
it's a
there's
swastika.
4 dicks and a swastika in there. Can't use this shot. All right, this one just looks like a bunch of words, no dicks. All right, over here.
Yeah, right.
We had to do that.
And then you're like zooming in, like, oh, the N-word. Damn it.
Yes, we had that.
Like,
the one shot I couldn't shoot from the one angle and then there was another angle where like you stood and looked in the one direction, it looked beautiful, and then you turn this way and it's like somebody dumped an entire bag of garbage.
Yeah.
And it was like, but there's cool shit over here.
Yeah. We just went and did our wedding invitation photos, and there's an abandoned bridge on Belle Isle where we went and did our photos, and we were like, it's all graffiti on the inside, and we're like, dude, fuck. And I'm like, oh. I sat down. I'm like, I like that this is symmetrical. Let's do it here. And then it just says cunt. I'm like,
it was perfect, you meant.
Right, exactly.
Hey now, what's this piece implying?
I fucking love it.
I was like, all right, we gotta move. And then we moved, and I sat right on a fucking
You're
nail.
doing the picture and selfie mode. Hun over this way a little bit. Right. Okay, head is lined
perfect.
Her head is lined up with the C. All right.
Beautiful. Oh man, we what the God? I had a fucking we were talking about like the videos that you expect to pop and they don't.
Right.
And then a video that you are like, oh, this is just throwaway, but at least it's content, and then it fucking pops. The one that I posted, we went to a bar. And like 10 years ago, I had carved me and my ex's initials into the table at the bar. And I couldn't help myself but point it out. And I was like, don't look over here.
He's like, we got to move tables. I'm like, why? Yeah. And he like points it out. I'm like,
and so it's
cool.
like M plus K forever.
He's like, I've lived in this town a long time.
So like I took a video of her, and she's got like a world-class resting bitch face. So like she looks like she's mad and if people don't know her. And so I take a video and I'm like, and I put like the caption, like, you ever get in trouble for some shit you carved 10 years ago?
Right.
And I posted it on Instagram and everywhere. And it got like 100,000 on Instagram. And it got like 100,000 on TikTok. And people are like blowing it up, being like, oh, you're cooked, bro. And like, this is what we call an inside thought. And I'm like, the whole time I'm thinking like, we were laughing about it together.
Well, and the funny thing is how many people don't understand that. Like, I would say at least 99% of all content is exactly what you just described.
Yeah.
like, yeah, there are a few videos out there where the dude pranked his wife and she don't know it's coming because you could see the genuine reaction on her face and you're like, oh, he's getting it later.
Yeah.
He's so fucked. But yeah, there's so many of them that you watch and you're like, you know this is set up, right? Like,
right.
This is staged so that it's entertainment. Like, you know, Roseanne wasn't real, right?
Right.
Like, I don't know if y'all remember this.
You still believe in Roseanne?
You're a Roseanne denier?
Yeah, Roseanne tonight.
Someone just commented on it yesterday and was like, bro, you're so cooked. When she saw that you were recording, she covered her watch. She's cheating on you. And I was like, get out of the manosphere.
Yeah.
She does that so her screen turns off constantly.
I didn't know he was recording me. I scrolled and then I went and looked up and I was like, oh.
Yeah, it becomes a habit. It literally becomes a
Yeah.
habit.
Like, oh my God, these people are so fucked. Like, get off the manosphere, dude. Like, Andrew Tate is not your friend. He's trying to sell you an ebook so you can buy another Ferrari. Like,
Right.
Fucking get out of here.
It's like, when he gets off the fucking podcast, he yes deers and no deers his wife, right?
She makes me 2 cups of coffee. I only drink one of them, but she makes me 2 because I'm a man or whatever the fuck. I keep seeing a clip of him saying that. I'm like, this guy's such a tool.
Right.
Some of those guys, too, it just makes me laugh because it's like, well, who the fuck is their audience?
Yeah.
Who are these people that are
Just
their
sad
audience?
guys who are not getting
Like,
laid.
I've never met him in person. But.
Yeah, I know. That's my fun thing. I see so many of these people on the internet that are just miserable fucks.
Yeah.
And it's like, where are all you miserable fucks? Because I go out in the world and I'm like, oh, these are all just normal
Right.
fucks.
Miserable fucks are
These are
just
normal
like
miserable fucks.
these fat fucks on their couch just scrolling, not living a life at all. And then they comment on my shit and they're like, well, actually, and I'm
Yeah.
like, you're not doing
Well,
anything.
actually-
So
I don't know.
For me, what social media has shown me is that people forgot what it was like to get punched in the mouth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
They don't have to worry about it.
yeah,
They're behind the screen.
And to me, that's where we need a little bit of the end of Jay and Silent Bob's first movie there, when they fucking have the big old list of all the people that made the comments on their shit and they're going door to door beating people's asses. It's like, honestly, fuck this shit. I think Facebook should have your address right on the bottom.
Right, yeah, stand
wanna-
by what you say.
Right, yeah,
Right.
you want to troll somebody, stand by it. That's
Right.
fine.
Right.
Because if you, like, I don't know, I grew up with, if you didn't want to get punched in the mouth, you didn't say some off-color shit to somebody that might punch you in the mouth.
Right.
But now people are just so comfortable with saying whatever they want
Horrific shit.
to whoever they want. Doesn't
Right.
matter what side you stand on. There are horrific dickheads on either side. And the whole time I'm like, if you were face to face with that person, then the risk of getting punched in the mouth
Yeah, you
was
wouldn't
there,
say anything,
You wouldn't
yeah.
say that.
Dude,
you wouldn't act like that.
I've told this story before, but I had a foreman. I was working a job that was like 60 miles away from the house. So I'm waking my kids up at like 3 in the
Oh,
morning.
yeah, it's a commute.
It was
Ugh.
fucking brutal. So I was like waking my kids up at like 3 in the morning, brushing my daughter's hair out, getting them off to a fucking babysitter so that I can get to the job site by 5:15. It was fucking brutal on the kids. And I was an apprentice at the time, so I had to call my BA who handles the apprentices, and I go, hey, man, I can't keep doing this. And he's like, well, it's not how it works. You work a job till it's over. I go, hey, I'm not some 20-year-old apprentice who's a sack of shit who's not getting up on time. I'm waking up toddlers
Right.
at 3 in the morning every day. We're not getting home till 6 o'clock at night. It's fucking brutal on my family. I'm not doing this anymore. We need to figure something out here.
Right.
This foreman, who was like a 23-year-old just punk fucking bitch ass, who was like 5'4", he finds out that I called the hall about it. He's like, you called the hall on me? What the fuck, dude? You think you're fucking blah, blah, blah. And he like has this whole meltdown because he thinks I'm calling about him. And I go, the fact that you think this is about you at all tells me everything I need to know about you. And he's like, well, don't you have a wife? She can't fucking take the kids to the daycare? I'm like, you can shut the fuck up right now.
Right.
Like, go ahead and shut the fuck up. Just because you roll out of your trailer and you have to drive 5 minutes to get here does not mean that's everyone else's life. I don't want, not another fucking word, dude. And he's like, well, I'm just saying, if you're supposed to be with this person, I go, okay, you know what you're forgetting? You think you're a foreman and you think I'm an apprentice. But reality is, you're about a fucking, 10 inches shorter than me, and I'm going to throw you through a fucking wall.
Right.
Like, shut the fuck up. The decision is made. I'm not working here. It doesn't make sense for my family. I don't need to, I don't want to hear another fucking word out of your mouth, dude.
I've had that. I've had some younger bosses recently and have them be like that. And I've literally said to one recently, you've never been punched in the mouth before, have you?
Dude,
And the dude literally looked at me. He's like, well, what's that supposed to mean? I was like, because I could tell by the way you speak to me
you think I won't.
that you think I won't fucking knock you right in your mouth. Because like he even tried this shit. He's like, well, you wouldn't say what you're saying to the owner of the company. I'm like, oh,
I won't?
You don't know.
You don't know me.
You see how the birth date on my ID says 1983? I come from a time when if I don't like what you're doing, I will look you straight in the face and go, fuck you. I don't care. I don't care.
Right.
Like, I don't care if you're the owner of the company. Your power doesn't mean shit to me.
Right.
Yeah, I hate that mentality that people have. And then in the jobs and shit
Well,
like that, they
the
gotta
thing
have
is
that
with
mentality.
that specific guy, the problem is that he rolled out of bed at 17 years old, turned 18, and got thrown right into the union.
Yep.
So he became a big bad journeyman. He's getting his head filled up with bullshit for 5 years as an apprentice, getting, when you're a journeyman and you're a journeyman. And he has never been in the real world.
No.
Where you don't know how good we have it. So you're an entitled little bitch. You don't understand what the private sector is like. You don't know what it's like to work a shit job, like working dietary at a fucking assisted living home with 90-year-olds. You don't know how difficult that is. You don't know how difficult it is flipping burgers. You don't know how difficult it is working non-union trades. So you roll out of bed and you just get this nepotism where you're thrown in because your uncle and your daddy are in this fucking local.
Right, yeah.
And then you're a foreman because your uncle and your daddy are in this fucking local, and you think that that means something. It doesn't mean anything.
My last job, my boss was this fresh out of college, 23-year-old that got dropped into an industry where, the book says it's like this and this, that, and the other. This is how we're going to blah, 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 blah. You have to do this, that, and the other. And I'm just like, no.
No.
He's like, well, you can't talk to me that way. And I literally looked him dead in the face and said, yeah, I can. Watch me do it.
Right.
I'll do it every day. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
And then that's what I told him. I was like, you've never been punched in the mouth before.
I like playing this game. We play this. This is our segment. This is because we interviewed like small artists, right? Who are not making their living exclusively doing art.
Right.
So then I play a game of like, let me figure out what you do for a living.
Okay.
And I try to do it yesterday I got it in 3 questions.
Didn't he already say what he does?
I don't
he probably
remember.
wasn't paying attention.
I was saying,
so
he
Okay.
said
yeah.
multiple things.
Well, and that was my last
You've
job.
said multiple
Oh, okay.
things. Yeah.
Okay.
And
All right.
currently
Okay.
I'm doing something else.
All right. So, well, fuck. All right.
You can guess my
he's a
last job.
shuffle.
You can guess
Okay.
my last job though, because I did have it for 8 years. So.
Okay. All right. So, you guys are up in bumfuck Michigan. Not a lot of industry there.
Some.
Yeah. Okay.
Factories and stuff, yeah.
Okay. There is factories.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a first question?
All right. So, all right, I'm gonna start with you. So, you do engineering for the band. Like you do the music engineering for the band.
Yep.
You did tech stuff in high school. That's
Yep.
where you learned the video editing.
Yep.
Was that 2 questions?
You fucking count. I don't know, dude. I'm working here.
Scoreboard.
And listen, the pitcher doesn't count his pitches. The
Right.
fuck?
Survey says.
All right. So, is it a trade?
They were.
They-
It was
it was
form of a trade, but not anything union related.
Okay. So not a non-union-ish trade.
Yes.
Is it in a factory? Like, would you be in a building all day?
No. It was a little bit of both. I had a warehouse and an outdoor yard.
Okay. Were you a material handler?
I guess you could call it that. Metal recycling.
Oh, okay.
Yep, metal recycling, equipment operator, material handler.
Right on.
We have a bunch of different.
That's
names for 'em and
fucking.
shit.
That's pretty good. I'll
That was
count.
6.
Like,
Is that what you're doing now, or you have something else now?
Nope. Right now, I have actually gone back to college recently because I'm tired of beating the shit out of myself for less than money that I'm worth.
Congrats.
And kind of shit. Because I have spinal stenosis, so when you have numbness in your hands and because my one job I had for a little couple weeks was operating an industrial saw. When you're watching this saw that goes ka-zing, ka-zing, and you're holding it and your fingers are going numb because your neck is messed up and shit, and I'm like,
yeah.
no, these are important to me.
Dude,
I like these
Dude, funny
things.
enough, Charles Hill, comedian who was on yesterday, he was a Bridgeport operator, and same thing. His hands would go numb from staring down at what he's
Yeah.
milling or
Doing this.
whatever.
Yeah,
That
doing this
position,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And-
So basically after that, I've gone back to school for a business degree and whatnot, and then I'm also doing the Spark delivery for money on the
Right
side.
on.
Called
Yeah,
DoorDash for Walmart.
Yeah,
or
dude, whatever fucking works for you, man.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I do find
that's awesome.
I do find that some of those apps pay better than people. Like.
Oh, I know people make a lot of money off of my grocery deliveries.
Oh yeah, well that's a lot of what I do. Because the DoorDash that don't pay shit. That's well known. DoorDash don't pay shit, so don't
Well,
do it.
in our area, especially.
Yeah, especially in our area,
Yeah.
because it's Walmart. Yeah,
It's spread apart enough,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's spread apart enough. So I got hooked up with doing the Spark, so I can do my online school and I can go make. Shit.
Perfect.
Even
your own
3 or 4
hours.
days a week, I'm like $500 a week.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I can take the kids to school. I can do everything I need to do.
Yeah.
with school
Dude,
and shit. So.
when I was an apprentice, when I first got into the apprenticeship, I had a family of 5 and I was making $14 an hour. And I'm like, okay, I got to feed 3 kids and
Right.
my girlfriend at the time and pay all the bills. I'm like, what the fuck? So I started doing Lyft and Uber, and and then also painting apartments. And I was like, okay, once the painting started to take off, I was like, I'm making more money painting apartments and doing Uber than I am working full time as a pipe fitter, and I'm in school for it. Like, this is fucking difficult.
Right. Well, that's basically what happened to me. Is I got out of high school, and fresh out of high school, I did a lot of mechanic. Like I grew.
Sorry, she just caught on. I said it.
You snuck one by her. And I was like, oh, you're gonna admit.
I hear it so much.
So
just miss.
But yeah, so like fresh out of high school, I actually was a mechanic for a while because I grew up with a dad who was a master mechanic for boats and all that other shit. He owns a marina in northern Ohio and all the crap. But
gross.
Boat owners are not honestly that fun to deal with. They're either morons or they've got more money than brains.
Yeah, pretentious
douchebags.
There is no in between. They're either the boat is held together with fucking duct tape and dreams, or they've got more money than brains, and you're trying to explain to someone who doesn't even know what the fuck your engine is.
Yes, hope it don't
I've
sink.
had people that are like, well, what's wrong with my engine? And then I'll explain to them what's wrong with their engine to a person who knows nothing about engines.
Yeah.
And then I get done and like, well, I don't know what that means. Then why did you ask me?
Right. Just tell me to fix it.
If I'm training you, I'm charging double. That's what I used to tell people when I did apartment maintenance for like 10 years.
I did a lot of mechanic work for years and jumped around, did other shit. I built boats for a while at the one pontoon place where we live in Elma there and all that stuff. So yeah,
I know a guy who is a truck driver, and one of the biggest contracts they had was material to that pontoon fucking shop. He it's like all of the whatever special marina rated wood or whatever the fuck that they use for the decks.
Yep.
Like that's their like big contract. Amber's dad, who lives by my dad, that's what his biggest contract is, going back and forth from here to there.
Oh yeah. Well, we actually have two manufacturers in our area. We have Apex was recently bought out, so I don't even know what they're called anymore.
I have no
but
idea.
the one you might be thinking of would be Avalon.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not
That is
sure.
an
I just
album, too.
Yep.
he told me that they also do these fucking 4-wheeler ski-doo things, like these like is that ringing a bell at all?
No.
They're like a that was like a new venture for them. Like they're known for building pontoons up there, but now they're doing this fucking.
Because even Avalon was more than pontoons. They had like all kinds of boats.
Well, they had the decks and the play decks and all that stuff,
Yeah.
but they were all like pontoon based. And all
Yeah,
that.
I mean they're like
It's-
luxury
yeah, it's-
boats,
yeah,
but
it's-
like
it's
they're not
hard.
like a flat pontoon or anything.
Okay.
It's hard to say because for me, growing up in marinas, those boats are all toys.
Yeah.
Well,
Like-
yeah.
like,
I mean, God,
I find it funny how much people are charging for those pontoons.
For fucking pontoons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because-
Tri-tune for like $100,000. You're like, what? This is a
especially-
deck.
Well,
Yeah.
especially when I've walked on a boat that's $100,000 that's got 3 stories and 2 bedrooms and all this other
Right.
shit, and I'm like, the fuck do you want a pontoon for the same amount of money? You could live in this fucking thing.
Yeah, right, right.
Yeah, so yeah, to me, those boats are just silly.
Yeah.
Toys.
Right.
You know? And for some reason, they keep selling. So
Right. They're perfect for out here because they're so easy
they
to
are.
move around.
They are great on small bodies of water, but
Yeah.
yeah, I grew up on the shore of Lake Erie, so like you don't take something like that on the lake.
No.
I mean, if you
Castaway.
want to go swimming,
If you want to die.
yeah, like, well, you're gonna be floating in the middle of the lake with a life vest, going Coast Guard, hello.
All right. Got to guess what you do. You seem too happy to do a trade. I'm just going to go straight to you're not a tradesman. You're
Well,
you
so I will say.
But you guys came in smelling real good. So maybe that's
Well, okay. So I will say I do have a trade. I just don't do it anymore.
okay. All right. So not a trade anymore. So we're not
anymore.
guessing what you used to do.
Yeah.
Is it for a large company?
So we actually kind of switched companies a little bit. I mean, it's not really a large like conglomerate that it was. It was more of like it was just in this area, just that building.
Okay. It's not a trade.
Currently, no. I mean, it could be. I mean, you know, like
It's like the lucid. Okay, so it's blue collar, but not a trade.
right.
You drive a high-low.
No.
Okay. Okay. No, you honestly seem too fucking happy to work in a trade. So like this is throwing me off. It's like every guy I know that's in a shop.
Well, when
is
I was in the trade, I was not as happy.
right. Well, I know. Oh, I'm aware.
Oh, yeah,
I know how it. Okay. Is it in a shop? Like you're in a warehouse?
It's kind of like a warehouse. It's a big building. It's a
a
big
big
building.
building.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a big giant building. Yeah.
Is
I think
it
the word would be facility. is what you
Facility.
guys
Yeah, that's a
use?
good
Yeah.
word. That's a good word. Facility.
Do you work with people?
Not besides my coworkers.
a facility. Do you work for a grow operation?
I do.
Motherfucker, I'm so good at this. How many was that?
6,
6.
I think.
Dude.
Should have guessed that just by how you guys smell.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
this is
so-
my favorite game. I swear to God.
Got all my people, if you're listening, we were listening to one of your podcasts the other day, and they're like, "Oh, you're gonna be on there?" It's like, "Yeah." It's like, "Oh, we're gonna listen to it." So, what's up, guys?
Hell yeah. Oh, dude, I fucking love this game so much. It's so fun.
I smell like this because I've smelled like this since I was like 16.
Because I'm happy.
That's why you're so
Well,
happy.
see, that was what was. I was like, okay, this might be throwing me off because like the vibe might just be that he's fucking fried and he's having a good time. but also like tradesmen kind of have like a dark cloud with them most of the
you're
time.
fucking right.
They
Well,
walk
I
in
mean,
and just like my
used-
fucking hands hurt.
Yeah. Well, I used to do HVAC a lot. Like, so, I mean, I've done like residential units, the commercial units. I used to do like the rooftops of McDonald's, the ice machines. Like, I've
Oh,
seen,
you son of a bitch!
Yeah, I've seen
You're
all
enemy
shit.
number one.
Yeah.
You're releasing the ice cream machine.
No,
down there.
not the ice cream machine, just the ice machine. Just the ice.
Oh.
They
Don't
said
kill
it was-
me. Don't
They
kill
said
me.
it was the refrigerator in the ice
Yeah.
cream machine, so it is you.
You son of a bitch!
Fix it.
You haven't fixed anything in your life, you fuck.
Fix it.
But like, like that, and being in the trade, like you run into so much bullshit sometimes. It's just like, it should have just been like this.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, why?
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh,
now
yeah.
I'm stuck here for 4 more hours.
Yeah, I was getting burned like a motherfucker today because we have what's called white tickets in our local, which are guys that did not go through their apprenticeship, but they have enough experience on their resume. They're like, all right, well, if you buy your way in, you can come in and you're a provisional journeyman for a set period of time. And if you suck, we'll kick you out. And if you
Right.
do okay, you can stay, and eventually you'll get a full-fledged journeyman card. But we had this fucking white ticket on the job, and he soldered everything with a lighter and fucking aluminum apparently because none of it fucking held pressure. So I'm climbing in an access panel above. So I'm in a skyscraper in downtown Detroit. I'm climbing through an access panel that's too small for my fat fucking body. And then everything around me, all this heated hot water pipe is live. So everything is like 200
Yeah.
degrees. So I'm getting burned every time I fucking move an inch. And I have to like twist and bend backwards to try to braze this fucking this coupling in position. So it's falling on my hand. It's falling on my torch. I'm burning myself. I'm smoking myself out because I'm in the ceiling.
Yep.
And I'm just like, motherfucker, God fucking cocksucker. If I find out his fucking name, I'm punching him in his fucking mouth. And then I get done and I come down and my partner's like looking at his phone, just like laughing. He's like, "You good?" And I'm like, "You can go up there and fucking check it with the mirrors. I'm fucking done."
Those pipes didn't fit, did they?
Yeah.
They did, dude. They fucking didn't. That was why I was getting pissed because I used a slip coupling, and I couldn't get it to fucking slide over both.
Wasn't
And I'm just
slipping.
like- it was not slipping, and I was just fucking pissed because I was told. My foreman goes, "You want to come in tomorrow?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're going on vacation. I'll use the extra few $100." And he goes, "Well, it's just like apprentice work." I'm like, "Okay, cool." I'm thinking, cool.
right,
I literally packed my earbuds. I was like, sick. I get to clean for fucking time and a half. Hell yeah. No, we come in. I'm like, this is not apprentice work. You fucking asshole. You lied to me.
This is fixing fuck ups.
Yeah.
What is this?
This is not apprentice work. This is full-fledged journeyman work.
Yeah.
This sucks. Getting burned and cut all day and fucking. And then the apprentice, I had my ground guy text the apprentice and said, "Hey," because this was all on a riser. So this is going up through like 11 floors of the skyscraper. And so it 90's over and I'm having to drill a hole. So I've got fucking 70 feet of 2-inch pipe filled with steaming hot water. I'm like, before you open up the vent, which if you fucking put your finger over a straw, you lift the straw up, the water stays in.
Yep.
Same thing will happen if you don't break the vacuum. So in a big pipe system, so you have to break the vacuum by opening up a vent, and that will allow the water to fall out. So I drill the hole and I say, "Hey, I tell my ground guy, tell the apprentice before she opens up the vent, call us and we'll do it on the phone together." No, whatever. She reads it. We assume she understands. And I'm standing there. We're waiting like 10 minutes. I'm fucking like talking to my ground guy. I'm up in the air. And then all of a sudden it just power washed with steaming hot condensate. I'm soaking wet from like shoulders down to my thighs. I'm like, motherfucker. And I grab a bucket, I put it up, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? He's like, she read it. She knew that she had to fucking call us. I was so fucking pissed. I burned the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I was fucking soaking wet for the rest of the time. And then like now that everything's wet, every time I touch something hot, my hand is wet instantly because there's no fucking barrier between. Air is an excellent insulator.
yeah.
Wet gloves are not. No. So every time I touch something hot, it's fucking hot right now. Yeah. I was fucking furious. And then we finish up the job. We put some air to it to see that it held. It held like 150 pounds. I come down. We go to get in the elevator, and she just pops out of the stairway right at the same time. And she's like, hey, do you know where my journeyman went? And I go, hey, what the fuck was that? How can you hold me accountable for that? The foreman sent me away. I had to go. Did you tell the foreman that this is the plan? Well, no, he told me that. What the fuck? Yeah. You knew. You got to relay the message. Now the back of my neck is fucking burnt to shit, and I'm sopping wet. And I got a quarter cup of water in my fucking taint right now, and it's your fault, you fucking bitch. You goddamn asshole.
You're the one that ate a dumbass sandwich for breakfast.
You fucking dick. Well, how can I? It wasn't even. I'm not the one that opened it. Did you relay the message? Yeah. No. Well, it's fucking you then.
Yeah, you set him up.
Yeah, you fucking jerk.
Hey, you know how they say don't kill the messenger? You have to be the messenger
first.
You
have to be the messenger. Oh, dude. God, I was fucking fuming. And then, I'd worked through all the breaks to get that done, and I was like, I'm fucking out of here. And he's like, well, we're going to hang out. We're going to let it cycle for like a half hour. I'm like, the fuck we are. Yeah, I'm putting my shit away. I got to go put ointment on my neck, you fucking twats.
Yeah. That's when you respond with, what's this we shit you got to turn in your pocket?
We, motherfucker. They know we and I, bitch. I'm out. I'm fucking gone.
It's like, you got a turd in your pocket.
Oh, dude, I was fucking... It was fine by the end. I mean, we got it done and it was fine. And then he gave us the fucking bullshit. Thank you so much for your hard work today, guys. Like, thank you, dude. I took the foreman class too. I remember that I was supposed to say that. Appreciate it. Apprentice work, my fucking ass. Next time you tell me I'm doing apprentice work, I'm doing fucking apprentice work. I'm cleaning boxes.
Yeah.
It's when I wire a bunch of 9 volts in series and go, touch these 2 electrodes.
Yeah, touch these.
What is this? What the hell was that? What? That was for what you did to me the other day.
That was apprentice work.
Right? That was apprentice work.
I just want to give you a little reset. You bitch. Fuck yeah, dude. Do you guys have any shows coming up?
Yep. So actually, I have a birthday coming up. So
Happy
April
birthday.
25th, we're going to be doing a show in our kind of a local show for us in Mount Pleasant at Rebels Bar. We're sharing this birthday with Clinical Trial. Their singer, Jen, is also having a birthday the Wednesday, so we're going to have a double birthday throwdown.
I'm going to write Clinical Trial down. I always need new people to hit up.
Yes,
so.
definitely hit them up. Yep, with K's.
Yep.
What birthday is it?
32nd.
Oh.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Yeah, the 30s.
Isn't this age weird? Because so I'm 32 also. And I feel like everyone I meet is my age and they never are.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, hold on, you're fucking 45?
Right.
Wait, hold on, you're 22? I'm like, what the fuck? I don't understand where I'm at in life.
I have the same problem, but everybody's children. Like, I'll meet people and I'm like, oh, how old are you? 26? You fucking what?
Yeah.
What?
Dude,
it's
my
weird.
apprentice is 22, and he's a really sharp kid. He's gonna be an excellent journeyman because he's first period and he's already pretty good. Hopefully he doesn't listen to this because
He doesn't hear
you
that.
fucking suck, Tristan. Fuck you. But no, he's good. He's gonna be a really good journeyman. But we'll talk, and then it's just like, oh, I'm just talking to an adult, and like this is fucking normal, and it's just like I'm hanging out with a fucking pipe fitter buddy, and then he'll say something like a song will come on that I think is a brand new song, and he's like, oh, this shit is so 7th grade. I'm like, this is Finesse by Bruno Mars. This shit just came out. He's like, no, it came out in like 2016.
I saw someone refer to a song that came out when I was a freshman as like
Classic.
super classic,
yeah.
like old school banger, and I was like, no,
Yeah.
no,
Oh, dude.
I used
Those
to
are
be a
songs-
teacher, and my students would do that from like songs that I listened to growing up.
Oh, I'd
They'd be like,
carry.
"This is
See, I couldn't
so
be a
old."
teacher because I'd carry pepper spray. And they'd be like, "You can't pepper spray
Sit
my
down!
kid." Well, tell your little bastard to stop telling me how old I am,
Yeah.
Dude,
and I'll stop pepper spraying him.
my daughter will not stop. She's relentless about telling me how fucking old I am. I'm like, dude, I'm so young. I'm so young. I got a teenager and I'm 32. Like I'm fine. Like I'm young.
My son's 9 and he's getting into I think I'm a troll and I'm a little damn comedian. So now he wants to start shit with me all the time. So.
Yeah, I wonder who helps that, huh, Ben?
Where'd he get the attitude
Yeah,
from?
Ben always is ripping on him, and he
Fucking
fucking
Ben.
loves it. He's like, "Yeah, Dad, you suck."
Oh yeah, it's hilarious. So yeah, my wife all the time will be like, "Are you two both children?" Because my son and I are just going back and forth ripping on each other.
I love it, dude. That's our youngest is a fucking menace. He is a fucking menace, dude. Like, the thing that makes me laugh every time I even think about it is I'll be digging into him for something. Jamie, you need to get this thing done. Blah blah blah, and he'll just turn around and stare me in the eyes and just start twerking.
Yes.
And I'm
oh
like,
my god, my son does that shit all the time. And I'm like, why are you doing that? And he's like,
I'm talking to you,
dude,
damn it.
it's fucking hilarious. It's the funniest thing, and I can't help it. Like, and it derails me, and I'll just like,
He's learned that he's not going to get in trouble
Oh
if
my
he
God,
twerks
it's
in
so
the middle
funny.
of getting yelled at.
my son will do that too. He knows that if he can crack me to laugh, that he's done being in
Right?
trouble.
Yeah. It's like,
And
funny
then,
though,
and
right?
then of course he's got his VR. It recently malfunctioned, and I got to get him a new one. Poor dude, his VR died because he lived on that thing. I bought him
He
a
was
Meta,
in the virtual
bought him one of those Meta Quest things, and it was so hilarious listening to him down there. Because like people get all uppity about kids that swear. Give them a safe place to swear, and they won't go out and swear in public.
Yeah.
None of my kids go out and swear where they're not supposed to, because at home they're allowed a little bit of rope. Like they're not allowed to go crazy. But when he's on his VR, if he's playing games with somebody, and he's like, "Fuck you," if he goes off 4 or 5 times, I'll be like, "All right, dude, it's a little
Calm
much."
it down.
But like if he pops off with one every once in a while, I'll let him go. But yeah, it's just funny listening because he'll sit down there and get talking shit with people on his VR, and I'm like. Thinking back to the old Call of Duty days, just
man.
We're all right.
One time, the child that's a menace, we were sitting out in the backyard, and he was on the hammock, and our dog was under it. And I guess I had my back to them, but all of a sudden I hear, "Enzo, you little bastard, what are you doing?" And I'm like, I had to like get myself together, and I was like, "What did you just say?" I'm trying not to laugh.
Oh, I have a terrible weakness for children that swear.
it's the funniest thing ever.
It is the funniest thing ever, and I don't care when people get uppity about it. It's like if the kid's not swearing at me disrespectfully, this shit is funny.
Yeah.
Get over yourself.
Right.
Like, come on, a little. Like my daughter when she was first, my daughter's 16 years old this year. And when she was little bitty, I could still remember the first time she dropped something and went, "Oh, shit." And she had to be 3, and I died.
Yeah.
I died.
Yeah.
My mom still tells a story about when we were camping one time, and I I was like 7 at the time, walked in the camper and dropped something, and I was like, "Oh, damn it." And she's like, "That's my favorite story." And
Right.
I guess I said "damn it" a lot growing up when you were.
What was the? Oh God, I'm like I know I'm confusing 2 different stories because Elias, who's our oldest, was telling a story about like he was watching a documentary or something about World War II, and he's like, "Oh, you can't have a bunch of angry pricks in the military." And we're like, "What did you just say?" And he's like, "A bunch of angry pricks." I'm like, "You can't say that." He's like, "Why?"
We're just sitting at dinner.
He's like, "Is that how they worded it in the movie or something?" And he's like, "Well, yeah, they just said he's a bunch of angry pricks." I'm like, "You're saying dick, like you're saying penis, a bunch of angry penises. You can't say that, dude." And he's like, "What?" He's like, "What?" Oh. This is what I was thinking of. So when my ex would call me, I used to play this game where I'd try to sneak in a jab, just like real fast. Like, "What's up, whore? What's up, skank? What's up, skank?" Just being funny, but like mostly for her, because like it's almost always when we're in the truck. And one time I answered, I go, "What's up, skank?" And I have the conversation with her, and we get off the phone, and then my youngest goes, "What's a skank?" And I'm like, I was like, no, you can't say that. He's like, "What's a skank? A skank? A skank? What's a skank? Hey, what's a skank? A skank. Hey, did you say skank?" And I can't breathe, and I'm crying, and I'm like, "Fucking stop saying it! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna pass out."
Why'd you call mom a skank? She's a skank.
What's a skank? What's a skank? Why
Dad
is a
says
skank?
you're a
Is Jimmy Mom
skank.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
I couldn't breathe, and I was like, I could not go into dad mode because it was the funniest shit ever. And he doubled down hard and was like, "I'm gonna say it 1,000 times now." Oh, it was so good. It's like that Kevin Hart bit where he's like, his mom tells his,
you can go
she wanted to say this. You can
Yeah,
go
yeah.
to school and say, "Mind your damn business," and then he goes to school and he's like,
Mind your damn motherfucking business.
Mind your goddamn motherfucking business, bitch. You stupid ass bitch. You long titty, no nipple having bitch.
I told you to say 3 cuss words. Not 6.
He said she don't have no nipples. Yeah, my youngest is absolutely the kid that would do that. Yeah. He's a fucking problem. But he's like so funny though. It's like hard to like drill it into his head. Like, hey, calm the fuck down here. You know.
I got all this to look forward to. I just had a kid last year, or still this year? No, last year technically.
Yeah, she's almost a year. She's
Yeah.
Congrats.
She's 8
Creeping
months
up.
now. But I was like, but is it this year still? But no.
Right.
But yeah, like, so like with you saying like the whole like, you know, being this age right now and being like, well, I just feel like everyone's this age or whatever. Like, well, what's really weird is like we've been putting cartoons on for her and stuff, and like we're watching Rugrats again. I'm like, how old is Tommy's parents? And it's like, oh, they're our age right now.
Yeah.
I was watching them as a kid.
But they seem so old.
Yeah, they do. And it's like, no, they're not. No, I'm not like that. Like, that's not me.
Yeah.
For me, I had a similar experience with that. When I grew up, the Ninja Turtles was the shit. Well, my daughter got into like the newer version of it that was on Nickelodeon at the time when she was younger.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Dad's got to show you the one I grew up with. I didn't realize how goddamn corny that was.
Oh yeah.
I like watched that and I
Pizza
was
time.
like, oh, they're not fighting. They're not.
Fighting.
It's fucking lame.
I was like,
They're
this
just
was.
eating pizza and skating.
I thought this was funnier than this.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Which it was because you were like fucking 12.
Yeah,
That's the
exactly.
funniest thing ever. Dude, my son also got into that I'm gonna look up pictures. He also got into that like 2000, what is that, fucking like 2010, 15, 16, somewhere in there, that generation of
Oh, the
Ninja Turtles.
yeah.
Yeah.
And,
I believe that would have been the one that was on the Nickelodeon with the like the 3D type
Yeah.
animation. Or
Yeah,
whatever. Yes.
yep.
That one wasn't half bad.
It was good, dude. And my son was obsessed with it. And I'm trying to find these quick, sorry. My son was obsessed with it, and you know, I had a little fucking tax return bump back then when I was an apprentice. Didn't have any money, so I was like, I got a fucking couple grand. Let me let's redo your room, because it was still like beige from the old lady that we bought the house from. And I painted it all Ninja Turtle themed. It's all, you know, I painted it the fucking lime green, and then
Right.
we did the stripes of each character.
Yeah,
like
the, belts,
nice.
the belts on
and
the
it
wall.
was, it was
that,
fucking
yeah.
sweet, dude. And then, but like the moment I finished it, he decided that Ninja Turtles was fucking lame.
Oh no.
And
had
like
this-
you can just barely see like the bottom two stripes in the room.
Oh.
Right.
But like, you know, like we had the fucking theme, and then like he was like, this is so fucking lame.
I
Like
can't believe you did that, Dad.
he was all
Jeez.
into. It's like. He's like, oh, you also think I love like Jake and the Neverland Pirates still? And I'm like, you do, right? And he's like, no, I'm all into Mark Rober. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
I was like, my wife and I, after we bought our house, we went out and got all this Spider-Man stuff for our son. Because, of course, at the same time, just like with you,
Spider-Man phase.
Spider-Man was the shit.
Yeah.
We got all this stuff. We got it together. We're like, all right, dude, you want to paint your room like Spider-Man, blah, blah, blah. He's like, no. I'm like, but I got this giant wall.
hate
I got this
Spider-Man.
giant wall sticky thing. I have all these like things to hang on his wall, and now they're all sitting in my basement doing nothing.
You should
because
put him
he
in the
don't-
band room.
right? Because he don't give two shits about no Spider-Man no more. So it's funny.
Ben would be ecstatic if you put some Spider-Man
God.
stuff up. You know he would.
Well, he doesn't need any more distractions. I need this album finished.
We need vocals recorded.
I'm 3 years into producing an album that's still not done.
It's all your fault, Ben.
Finish it, Ben.
That's
son
you.
of- you son of a bitch. By the way, earlier when you were like, I wonder where he gets it from, Ben, and he
Yeah.
turned to him, I was like, Ben doesn't start with A. His name's not Ben. I know I'm bad with names.
I
but
literally
it's
knew you had that thought. I was like, he's going through it right now. He can't remember. He's
Like
lost.
a typical group of dudes, we all rip on each other, and
Yeah,
of course
yeah.
Grayson has to be one of
Yup.
the bros. So he
But
gets
Ben
right
rips
in
on AJ so much, it's funny. Like,
I love it. Dude, my oldest is becoming a good shit talker, and it's like starting to make me nervous. Like my kids all have the same bit about like my fucking hairline. Like, oh, you got the McDonald's and fucking whatever. But like now my son's starting to say like real shit, and I'm like, oh, fucking hold on a second. Don't get real. Don't get real.
They came up and rubbed the back of my head one day when I wasn't wearing my hat, and I went, "Oh, you ready?
You
You
rude
ready? You ready to
motherfucker."
start catching these hands? You're old enough to start catching hands.
Don't you touch my built-in yarmulke, you son of a bitch.
You're the reason
Slap
I
the
can't
shit out
afford
of it.
Bosley, you son of a bitch.
yeah, it's your fault.
That's right. The guy was swimming in it. I can't
Right?
fucking do
I
that.
could go get my hair moved from the back of my head to the top of my head, but you cost me money. And now you're making fun of that hair.
Yeah.
Fucker.
This is the reason. You're the reason I don't have hair, you son of a bitch.
Right?
Dude, My son's got a mustache, and I relentlessly fucked with him about it.
Oh, Jesus.
He's got a little. I'm like, shave that. It looks gross. You just look like you need to shower. Stop.
He thinks it looks cool.
Dirty Uncle Steve, as you start calling him. You look like a dirty Uncle Steve.
You look like a fucking pedophile. Shave that. How do you look like a child molester and a child?
Self-service.
How do you look like a
service? You with this fucking ice cream machine again.
Yeah.
How do you look like a childish child molester? This doesn't work.
You gotta fucking look at yourself in the mirror and tug on it, you animal.
You animal.
Oh, yeah.
How do you sneak
my
into your
God.
own bedroom?
He's like sending himself text messages.
He uses one that's dark at night and you have the reflection in your window. He's like, yeah, undress for me.
My God.
She's going to go home and shave his mustache and just hold him down. This is going away right now. No mustaches.
Dude, one of the things, the thing that makes me laugh so fucking hard still is thinking about, so in our old house, we had our living room, our kitchen, and then the dining room was like one flowing, like big,
In a line,
you know, all one line, and you could see into each room. So the kids were sitting at the kitchen table. I don't know if they were eating, if they were doing some kind of activity or whatever. And me and Paige are all the way in the living room. And we're like talking shit, kind of flirting with each other. And she got up onto a recliner and she's talking to me, and she like kind of threw it back like for a second, just like flirting with me. And I look over and my oldest saw it happen, and he was just like, and I fucking laugh so hard every time I think about it. I'm like, dude, he's gonna fuck it. You're not gonna be able to make his bed. It's gonna shatter when you go to flip the comforter out over the bed. She's like, shut the fuck up. That's gross. I'm like, well, don't torque it in front of a 12-year-old. I didn't. I didn't know he was looking at me.
Brings me up to like the Chad Daniels bit where he's like, we have a teenage son now. Well, what are we going to do? Well, first we're going to knock.
I am very intentional about being loud.
Stomping up the stairs. I'm coming!
How's it going in
He's
there?
like, me too, Dad.
Yeah, well, that's when you stop on the stairs and hear me too, and you, never mind.
Never mind.
I don't need to talk to him right now. Wash your hands!
Yeah.
We always say goodnight to the kids. Everyone goes to the bathroom. They all get in bed. My oldest doesn't do it because he's fucking 13.
Right, he's like,
whatever.
oh,
he's
you
too
guys
cool.
suck now, yeah.
But so my youngest go to the bathroom, go to bed, and I'm like make sure I'm very loud about it. And then I go and say goodnight to my daughter. Then I say goodnight to my son and then my youngest. And then I go say goodnight to my youngest again because he's a fucking problem. And then I go say goodnight to my youngest again because he's a fucking problem. Get in bed. I don't care what color your fucking nightlight is right now. Lay down. You do not need to set an alarm. Lay the fuck down. Lay down. What is the point of tucking you in if you're going to untuck yourself and get back up? Lay the fuck down.
Here, smell this rag.
Yeah,
And then it smells like cheese. Oh, wrong rag. That was Eliza's.
Oh my God.
And then I do, and then I open up my 13-year-old's door and I go, "Good night, buddy." And then he always does the fake, huh? Like he's sleeping.
Yeah.
What? I'm like, "Good night, buddy." Good night. Have sweet dreams. And I leave his door open on purpose just to annoy him, so I know he has to get back up. Oh, man.
That's when I'd always be popping in with the wash your hands.
Yeah. Use the tissue, you fucking animal.
Have you washed your hands recently? Why? Because I know what you do.
I know what you do. I know what you fucking do. It in the bathroom. Fucking animal. Oh, man.
time and place.
I'm working on. I'm working.
We're out of fabric softener. We can't afford this.
Yeah. Do we? I'm working on a bit about this. I was just talking about this yesterday. Like I was a scumbag teenager, and my mom had a $2 bill collection, and I probably stole a couple $100 worth of $2 bills from her. And one of the things that I bought with the $2 bill collection was Skull Candy over-the-ear headphones that were like noise canceling. Mm-hmm. And I bought a Wi-Fi thumb drive for my computer. So I had a computer that I like only played on Paint and Notepad on. And then when I got the Wi-Fi thumb drive, I was able to get the internet. So I have these sound canceling headphones and the internet, and I'm like 14. What the fuck do you think I was doing?
Pasting the underside of your desk.
Oh my God. So my mom
Stalactites.
My mom walks in. My those are the ones I hang from the ceiling, right?
Yes.
And my mom walks in and I'm fucking ferociously beating it, and she just drops a laundry basket hard, and I like the broom shakes. I go, oh! And I look and she's like, she just goes, "That's ridiculous," and and storms out. And then I did like
Your
I
poor
panicked.
mother.
I panicked. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to fucking kill myself. Like, there's no recovering from this
I'm
moment.
never getting hard again.
So what do I do back in fucking 2008? You know, what do? I go on fucking Ask Yahoo. And
Ask Yahoo anything.
Yahoo answers, and I go, and I type in, like, what, yeah, blah, blah, blah. This is what happened. What do I do? And as I'm scrolling, I see one that is brand new, and it says, I am a single mother, and I'm a nurse, and I'm this, and I'm that, and I just
You're
caught myself
full of
most everything."
shit.
And I'm like, what are the fucking odds? Like, there's no way this is my mom, but it's so, like, spot on.
This is checking too many boxes.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no fucking way. It happened right, like, she posted this right now. She's a nurse. She's a single mom. She just caught her son jerking off. Like, there's no fucking way this is not my mom downstairs.
check.
Also, Yahoo answering, like, what do you do in this situation? And all the answers on mine were fucking, you just never address it. You just, it's never brought up. Hide the Wi-Fi thumb drive so that you don't lose the ability to do this in the future.
Protect yourself.
Hide your shit.
But my God, just don't talk to your mom for a couple days. And then
No eye
I don't
contact.
think we just never talked about it. We just fucking never addressed it.
Can't wait for her to see that clip.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking send it to her. Hey, do you remember catching me ferociously beating my meat?
Were you the one typing on Ask Jeeves? Or?
Ridiculous.
She's like, were you the other one?
I've never asked her. I should ask her. She'd probably be like, I don't know, but I just fucking know that was ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. Video was awesome. I remember which video it was still.
Oh my
so
god.
funny.
Remember the video.
I remember that video.
Like, as a parent, because my son's only 9, thank fuck. But as that might be my future, it's just funny to think that was what her reaction was. That you
is
saw that, and it's not. Oh shit, I'm sorry, or oh, close your door, or anything
Right.
like that. It's ridiculous.
I know. I don't know what I would do if I walked in and caught my son like fucking just going to town. I'd probably just be like, ah, and just like close the door. You know, like I don't. It's like I'm not gonna have I'm not gonna have an inner dialogue come up. Oh, that's just unnecessary.
This is ridiculous.
We do those type of things in the bathroom, sir.
Yeah.
Right. How is there not smoke?
You're dry docking? Well, I didn't teach you better than that. I
You
thought
gotta
I
put
taught-
oil in your engine, you
I
animal.
thought I taught you better than this. Lubricate, son. Lubricate. Calluses.
Don't they teach you anything at school anymore?
What are these teachers Give me the number to that principal.
Yeah, I need to talk to him.
Oh, she always knew I was a boob, man. It was awesome.
That is just too funny, though. Ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean,
Although, but even funnier if she would have just been like, I'm not cleaning that up.
dude, that was probably her next thought. She's like, I folded this fucking towel in it, and now
I'm not doing this anymore.
I'm looking
Drops
at
your
all
whole
these
laundry
laundry
basket.
this is my Easter dish rag, you fucking animal.
I'm not doing this anymore. Just drops your laundry on the ground.
Yeah, I don't know if she might have said more words before she threw the laundry basket down. Maybe it just like kept going. She's in there for like 3 minutes. Like I have no idea.
There was possible.
hey,
there was a whole sentence.
This is ridiculous.
Dude, oh fuck, dude, maybe that's how that went.
It could be.
Maybe
there
she
was
saw,
there was a whole shouting match
Yeah.
happening that you heard none
Dude.
of.
Stop!
Yeah.
Stop doing that!
Slam! This is ridiculous.
Dude, maybe that's how that shook out. Fuck.
Shook out.
Your poor mother.
My poor mom. She doesn't need to know I do it ketchup bottle style. You guys don't do that?
You know, ketchup.
Just
Why is this not working?
feel
I'm hitting the buzzer.
This just hurts.
I'll take cum stains for 1,000.
Doctor, it hurts when I do this.
Paid in $2 bills. All right, on that fucking questionable note, dude, we gotta wrap it up. We're at 2 hours.
Dang.
Fucking, this place is a time warp. I
Yeah.
love it. But yeah, so you guys got the show at
Rubble's Bar. in Mount
Rubble's
Pleasant,
Bar.
yep.
Yep, they're gonna love the segue from.
Oh
beating your meat to their bar.
And then shortly after that, we'll be in Ohio, May 30th.
Gross.
At the mothership.
The mothership, Mansfield, Ohio.
The mothership's cool. The rest of it, the surrounding entire state's the worst. I'm just kidding. I just did stand up in Toledo for the first time like a month ago at Home Slice Pizza downtown.
Oh man, I listen to enough comedy podcasts and all that other stuff that they've talked about some of that shit venue stuff where it's like I'm in the back of a pizza place with a microphone and there's a TV above me with the game on.
Yeah. It's real, but you got to do those rooms, man.
Right.
You got to pay your dues by fucking doing shitty. That the scene down there is good, but that room was rough. That was fucking. I was competing with AMC playing, Independence Day.
Brokeback Mountains.
I think they turned it off when you guys started. It was just that table was being really annoying.
Well, I mean, I also did like the Legion in Berkeley, where it's like I was competing with reruns of curling, and no one gave a fuck that there was a bunch of really good comics trying to do. Not that I'm a good.
on!
Not that I'm a good.
Points.
Is it? I don't even know how
I
to
have no
score
idea.
it. How do they score
It's
it?
closer.
I know there's
It's
some
closer.
points involved.
You want to
and
watch?
you need to be in the middle.
I was like, look
Gotta
at
be
all
good
these-
at sweeping.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You want to watch people sweep ice?
And rocks.
Fucking sweeping an ice.
Well,
That's
and what are they curling? Nothing's curling. Nothing is curled. The rock is
the
round.
rock curls.
Yeah.
That's
No.
I mean, it's like
Straight line for the most part.
no, it curls.
it can curl. It puts some
curls.
spin on that.
That's
See,
why
you haven't been watching.
I learned this while I was trying to do my set.
That's some Canada shit right there. Sprinkle some snow on
Some
that.
curl that thing. I can't even do that. So just fuck it up.
Fox, figure it out, bud.
Give your balls a tug, you tit fucker.
Yeah, fucking give me your balls back.
Yeah, do the
Don't get me
Shorzy.
started on Letterkenny references and Shorzy references.
I don't even know. I don't know what they're doing in the curling, but they are ripping fucking clappers from the hash marks.
Fuck you, Riley. Your mom made me come so hard.
McMurray's a piece of shit. Oh, dude, I gotta rewatch that show.
I
Oh my
love
God.
that. McMurray's a piece of shit.
Paige told me that she knew all these references. I go, which boyfriend made you watch this show? Because there's no fucking way you picked this
Right.
on your own. She's like, we don't need to talk about that.
That's not how I picked it myself.
There ain't no fucking way. Zero chance.
Yeah.
Watch Shorzy yet?
I love Shorzy. I think Shorzy's the better show.
It is.
I think it's the better show. By the way, they're doing fucking live games with the crew.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I wanted to go so bad. It was like $400. I'm
Yeah,
like, I
it's
can't. I don't like it that much.
Right, yeah. It's
But-
like, I'll just watch it on TV.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't watch the best in the world. I'm not gonna go watch these
Right.
these
love-
fucking dork.
Stop doing that. That sounds like a scary movie.
For what?
You guys want to do a podcast in Silent Hill?
Right.
That's fucking.
See, all the more reason for a soundboard.
We gotta go.
Yeah, he already has one. It's right there.
Dude, there's enough going on in this fucking studio that we don't need one. But all right, on that note, dude, let's wrap it up. Thanks for coming out, guys.
Yeah,
I
thank you.
appreciate you. Where do people follow you?
You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube,
Spotify.
Anywhere you stream music, we have music on there. You can find us on venomofvirtue.com on our website.
Venom
You
of
can find
Virtue.
all our links there, all of our combined everything.
Fuck yeah.
Yep,
Hell
yep.
yeah. All right, dude. Peace.
Yeah,
We're
peace,
doing
man.
the Michigan
Hell yeah.
goodbye where we say goodbye
Yeah,
for a
right.
half hour.
Yeah.
Peace.
Purpose is not survival. It's finding purpose in what you love.
I'm pumped to be branching out and being like, hey, we're going to sit down and have a couple-hour podcast.
Is it? Is it, dude?
Jesus
You just like talked for 5 minutes. I'm like, is it though? I've always been inspired by this shit.
Yeah. Dude, that pizza was so greasy.
It was disgusting.
It was not disgusting.
Disgusting.
Good times, Noodle Salad.